Hello, everybody, and welcome to the show today. I am your host, Stephanie Garrett. Now, I'm going to try to run this stream as professional as I possibly can. So, cross your fingers. I have a special guest joining me in a few minutes. Yaquis, Seeking My Crafty Tribe. We're going to do a collaboration for you today, some art and crafting, and it's going to be a fun show. So, definitely give this video a thumbs up, hit like and subscribe, and come and join us and craft. I have to make sure that my uh it's always a situation, y'all. I'm trying to make sure that my notifications are off, and I don't know why they keep coming in. But anyway, we're gonna wait till a few folks come in while I figure this email situation out. Don't know what's going on here. I'm gonna turn everything off. Just turn everything off. How about that? Because I don't know what's dinging, Just turn everything off. I will fix it later. So we turn everything off because I don't trust any of it. So just give me a second while folks come in. Okay. All right. Now, if you have not followed me on my social media, give me a follow over on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And I am Stephanie Garrett Designs over on Facebook and Instagram for my jewelry. And we are streaming on YouTube, Twitter, and both of my Facebook pages. And oh, by the way, we're streaming on CK Art. Okay, Kathleen of CK Art, her channel is formerly known as the Scrap Chick. She allowed me to stream this video on her channel. So yay, she's got a great Facebook page. She does lots of great mixed media over there. So go ahead and check her out. And let's see. All right. So I have talked enough for 2 minutes here. All right. Thanks for joining. Hey, Linda. Linda is our mod, everybody. Let me set this up. And again, I'm apologize for my sniffling because every time I get on here, I have sniffling issues. Allergy tablets, y'all know the drill. Those of you who watch me. Let me pull up myself here so I can see the chat on YouTube. And welcome everybody on Facebook and in Twitter. All right. I'm streaming on both my Facebook pages. All right. Now. All right. So everybody breathe. Let's breathe. Okay. Now I'm going to welcome my special guest, Yaquis of Seeking My Crafty Tribe. She does wonderful paper crafts. She does chunky charms and all kinds of really cute, fun projects on her channel. She does hauls and a lot more. And I'll let her explain more of that when she comes in just a second. So everybody, let's welcome Yaquis from Seeking My Crafty Tribe. Hold on. Hi. Hold on.
Hi.
Oh, there we go.
Hey, we are in business.
We are in business. I did it, y'all. I did it.
You did it.
Oh my goodness. Oh, and everyone, make sure that you have live chat checked instead of top chat. That way you'll be able to see the whole chat. Because there's two. You have it's in the top right corner of the chat. Make sure those little icons on the chat, it says live chat. All right. So, hey, Yaquis, how are you?
Hi, I am good.
So welcome to the show. I'm so glad you was able to do this collaboration with me when I reached out to you.
Me too. I love it.
Yeah. So let everybody know what your channel is about.
Okay, so my channel is called Seeking My Crafty Tribe, and that just gives you some indication as to what the intention is for my channel. And it's literally, I am looking for my tribe. Everywhere that I have lived, it has been difficult for me to find, even pre whatever's going on in the world, it was difficult for me to find people in person to do scrapbooking with or any kind of craft. So I said, I'm going to start a YouTube channel. I had been inspired by so many of the craft videos, and so I started my channel, and it's open to everybody. But I love paper. I fell in love with it. I have an emotional attachment to paper. I still cannot explain it, but I have this attachment to the paper, and so I like buy it all. And so being a new crafter, I bought all the things right in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
And now this is what you and I were kind of talking about. I feel like I'm finding my way as to who I am.
Mhm.
as a crafter and what crafts I want to do. I've tried some things. I want to try so many things. You should see my watch later
Yeah,
uh
I know.
list, right?
Me
It's
too.
all the projects that I never
Yeah,
got to. And I'm like,
right.
this is I gotta stop. I got, one thing at a time. So
Mhm.
yeah, it's like I said, it's open to everybody. I feel like you attract who's supposed to be coming your way. And so I always hope that I can provide some type of service to this community because this community
Mhm.
is so great.
Yeah.
Everybody's so open, they're so willing to share, everybody's so creative. And what I love about it is, junk journalers, you could be scrapbookers, and we all get along, get along.
Yeah. Yeah, for the most
But
part,
I've had
yeah.
nothing but positive experiences in the
Yeah.
community. Yeah.
That's wonderful. I think I feel you on that because I don't really have any crafty friends outside of YouTube. I don't really know
Yeah.
anybody who else who art or crafts. I know one person, but she's not really. She kind of does it periodically, but that's
Mhm.
it. All of my people are here on YouTube. All of my crafty friends are here on YouTube. So, yeah, my watch later is
Right.
filled to the brim with all kinds of projects.
Right.
Go 2 years back. I got videos sitting on there waiting for me to watch. So,
Exactly. Exactly. Yes.
yeah. So let me say hi to some folks in the chat. Miss Linda Magruder Arts and Crafts is our mod for the day. TJ Birds has joined us, and looks like a few other people are watching. So if you are
Awesome.
lurking, so oh no, we have a few lurkers. It's okay. I lurk too. Just pop in the chat and say hello. If you're watching us on Facebook, say hello. And also, everyone, if you're not subscribed to Seeking My Crafty Tribe's channel, please do so and follow her on Instagram. And I will put all of her links down in the description box. Okay. All right. So, what are you going to work on today?
Okay, so if any of you have been on my channel, you have seen a Valentine swap that I was recently in, and I created a loaded
Oh,
pocket.
cute. Oh,
Okay,
wow.
and
Uh
so
huh.
these are the Valentine colors. This is totally intuitive, right?
Okay.
Because at first I was like, I need some Valentine paper. I don't have Valentine paper. But then
Mhm.
I started hearing people say, oh, they were disappointed, I guess, in some of the releases, or the releases
Oh, yeah.
were coming out a little too late. And I said, okay, I would like to use red and black because, listen, I'm all about the boom boom room on Valentine's for the grown and
Okay.
sexy. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Right.
So we had to make a loaded pocket, and we had to make a Valentine that had at least
Hmm.
5 elements. And so here's my
Oh,
Valentine here.
cute. Uh
Okay,
huh.
so this is the back. So I'm sorry, I'm trying to figure out the camera angle
Yeah.
here.
That's okay.
Okay, so this is the back, which is a wooden heart that came from Hobby Lobby. They were already painted. So
Uh huh.
I said, let me use that as the base. And then I have my wine here and my corset.
Oh.
This came from a stamp. I fussy cut
Hmm.
it. And
Okay.
then I got some embroidery floss, okay, and I stitched down the front,
Oh.
and then I had a stamp. These two come from the same stamp set, okay.
Oh.
So I thought
Okay.
that was really going to be a cute like Valentine's thing. If I was going to
Mm-hmm.
go out with my girlfriends for Valentine's, this is how I'm dressing. I'm going out
Oh,
in the corset, y'all.
all
That's
right
how I
now.
roll. That's how I
All
roll.
right.
There's a
I
little bit
like
of
it.
red
I like
tulle
it.
right there, like peeking out.
Mm-hmm.
And then this trim came from the Dollar Tree
Oh, did
that
it?
we all
Okay.
kind of, some of us hauled from Christmas, and then
Oh, that's
the
right. Yes, I
rhinestones
have
are
some of that.
from
Right.
the Dollar Tree, right? Okay, so that was
Okay.
the Valentine.
Okay.
The black card, I'm so sorry, y'all. Bear
That's
with me.
okay.
The
That's all right.
black
We still figured it out.
card, right? It basically looks like this.
Okay.
And
Let's
it's an
see.
invitation. It's a wedding invitation.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Now,
it's
where did you
part
get
of what.
those?
Okay, so these came from Hobby Lobby, and here is the
Oh.
example that they have.
Oh. Okay.
So
Wow.
there are three different sizes of
Mm-hmm.
cardstock that if I wanted to print on it, I could, but I don't have to because it already has a design. And it's like
That's
this
right.
gray shadow. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It came with the ribbon.
Hmm.
I see my phone's trying to adjust the lighting. Okay, it
Yeah.
came with the ribbon. So you guys, if you're following me, you know like working on the Queen of Hearts. Okay, it's February and it's
Yeah.
all about hearts, even if you're destroying them, right? So
Yeah.
I'm a sucker for the Disney villains. And so I decided
Oh, look at that, y'all.
this is the charm that I made,
That is beautiful.
right?
Very pretty.
I love it.
Very
There's
pretty.
a
Now, are
little
you gonna
heart.
hang it on the, or is it like a companion piece?
Yes, I want to see if I will be able to make a journal
Mm-hmm.
out of these
Mm,
and hooking the
okay.
pages to them, right?
Yeah.
And then I want to add some of these elements. I love this. This is
Okay.
sexy.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. So we don't
Yeah.
need the rosettes. I'm probably not going to put those in there. But I love
Okay.
this. And then this is the back. And I probably won't put the XO, but I could very well put a quote from Alice in Wonderland. I could put off with her head right here.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have these black and white striped hearts that I can use. I have a heart punch, which is what this red one is. And so here's what I've decided.
Okay.
I want to use this whole box up. Where did I put the box? I got rid of the box. But look at this stack, guys. This is how
Oh.
much paper
Uh-huh.
comes with it. And I think it's enough to make 50 wedding invitations.
Oh.
So
Okay.
what I want to do is I want to use it up. I don't
Right.
want to put it back in my stash.
I know. That's true.
And and that's kind of where I'm going as a crafter. I want to work on projects. How many projects can I get out of one thing? One thing that I buy. How much can I
Mm-hmm.
get out of it? It doesn't have to all be the Queen of Hearts. It doesn't all have to be red and black. I could do a whole Alice in Wonderland. I could do the Mad Hatter with different colors. I could do the Cheshire Cat. I mean, the possibilities are endless. And then
Right.
you guys have been hauling these.
Oh yeah, I've seen people haul those.
Uh-huh. The clearance sacks, black and
Yep.
white. This is going to go in the journal. We know we can use sacks in journals.
Uh-huh.
You can use anything.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm going to be working on today.
Okay, cool. All right. Well, I have a book share. I'm just going to hold it up. I'm going to switch cameras here in a second. So you're going to be looking down at my table. But this is a book. I found this at Target. And this is
I've
a new
seen
sticker
that.
book. So I'm going to go flip through that really quick for everybody. And then I got a new Where Women Create. There we go. So, yeah, these are really cute. I love sticker books. Now, look, I was going to mention because you were talking about buying all the things, right? I often watch newer, really new crafters. They, like we used to do. We go to Hobby Lobby and we
Yes.
get everything. Like we get all this stuff, and then it's just in our stash for 2 years, and then we wonder where the heck we got it from, right?
Yes.
Now I do
Yes.
that with some books sometimes because I use sticker books, but I use regular stickers more so than I do the books. But I like having them. Isn't that weird? That's just the weirdest thing. I know.
No.
It's just the weirdest thing.
No. Listen, if you're calling it weird, then what? Okay, then we're all weird because we all
Right.
do it.
This is true. This is true. Because I was sitting there looking like, I love this book, but do I really need another sticker book? And the answer went, yes. So I'll figure it out. I mean, I got umpteen journals to work in.
Mhm.
So, and then when you buy something like this, you can have it forever. So you're not like you got to buy 4 or 5 of them. So, yeah. All right,
That's
let me
true, but
switch
let's talk
cameras.
about that. Oh,
What? Oh, go ahead.
let's
No, go
let's
ahead before I
let's
switch
talk
down.
about that though. Let's talk about that because for new crafters, it's easy. This is what I did. It's easy to buy 4 or 5 things, especially when it's
Yes.
on clearance. And if
Mm-hmm.
you are a new crafter and you're watching this, listen, just get one. Because the lie that we tell ourselves is we have to get it all because if I come back, it may not be here. And that's
Yes.
okay, except if you're not going to use it though,
Yeah.
it's just gonna sit there. So now I have this thing about energy, right? So clutter is a demon. This is what I say. Clutter is a demon.
It is.
It
It
stagnates
is.
the energy in your house. So
Uh-huh.
anytime my home is feeling heavy, I go, what do I need to get rid of? It's probably some of these craft supplies. Okay,
Right.
because it's heavy in here. What
I
am I
know.
not
Mine
using?
too.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, my husband comes in here, he goes, don't you think you have enough stuff? I'm like, get out.
right.
This is my
You
space. Beat
can't
it.
tell me. That's right.
Right. But he is actually correct in some regard. I think we all do this. I saw Miss Linda Magruder Arts doing like organization on her channel.
Yes,
A lot of us do the organization because once the more we get, the more we need to organize, and we got
right.
to find bins for, and we got to find a place to put it. And most of us don't have gigantic spaces. But I'm just in a bedroom in my house, and it's like it starts to close in on you. It starts to get
Yes,
smaller and smaller and smaller. It starts to close in on
yes,
you. So, but yeah, I do.
yes.
I have to restrain myself as well. I have to say, okay, do I need five? Do I really need five? No, I don't need five because then I end up destashing it at some point anyway because I
Right,
haven't used it in a year or 2 years.
right. But then you see all these swaps, and that's what I thought. I thought, you know what? I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna get five because I'm gonna have five crafty tribe friends, and I'm gonna send it to all of them. And you know what? I ended up finding out I don't like shipping things.
Yeah.
I'm not shipping it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't like going to the post office. So now
Right.
I've bought all this happy mail, friend mail stuff, and it is still sitting here. It is still
Right.
sitting here. So I probably will eventually, but that's one of the
Yeah.
things I'm like, I will not be buying four and five things like ever for that reason.
Yeah.
And so to new crafters, I know you think you're going to enter in all the swaps. I
Yep.
know you think you're going to do it. You're not going to do it. It takes time to do these swaps. They are time consuming. They're great. You get into your creative flow, but I
Mm-hmm.
guarantee you, you're not going to be able to use the stuff as fast as you buy it.
That's really true. You are right because the paper pads sit around. It's only so many journals you can make. It's only
Right.
many. I mean, it's only so many bracelets you can make. Only so many necklaces. I mean,
Right.
I've never done a swap. I don't think I've done Happy Mail, but I've never done a swap because,
Hmm.
like getting mailing things is very expensive.
Mm.
It's very
You need a budget.
expensive. Yeah, you got to have a budget, and then I don't know. Again, when I started as well, which is several years ago, I kept saying, "Oh, I'm gonna have a happy mail and do this and do that," and I haven't done any of that stuff. I realize as you go along, you start to realize what's your thing and what isn't.
Right.
Yeah. So, what did Tracy say? Tracy Martin. Hey, Tracy. She says, I love the clearance. I do too. And I'm not a new crafter. And I agree with every word y'all saying.
Yes,
Ain't that the truth, y'all? Everybody in the chat, say
true.
amen. So,
It's true.
all right. Now, all right, let's get on with the show. I'm gonna say hi to people as they come along, coming in. So you can go ahead and start while I
Okay.
switch my camera here. And hopefully I can do it right and properly. And
I
we won't
hope
have
you
any
guys are
problems.
crafting along.
Yeah, guys, craft along with us. Hold on. I'm gonna adjust my camera here. I have technical problems, so there's that. Hold on. Let me see. I always have to adjust this camera. I hate that. I'm getting a new webcam. Hopefully soon, and a new mic. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no, 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 wrong camera. So I'm gonna have to be going through all these issues. So even if and that's another thing I said, I'm gonna start spending money on equipment as opposed to, you know, a bunch of stuff sitting in my craft room.
Well, let's talk about that too, because when I started watching videos, there were people that said, if you're a new crafter, you don't need all that. You don't need all the expensive stuff. You just need a phone. And that is true. That is true.
Mm-hmm.
But it depends on the quality of videos that you want. Okay.
Right.
It just depends on what you want. Honestly, I would tell new crafters, listen, if you can, buy the things,
Yeah.
buy the ring light, you don't have to get the most expensive thing. That's not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is, here's my issue. I grew up with nothing. So I have a lack mentality. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And when you have a lack mentality, you don't really think that you can either buy nice things, you don't think you're worthy of nice things. And so that for me, that's why the clearance was so attractive. That's another reason why. It's
Oh
so
yeah.
funny because this journey has also exposed some limiting beliefs that I
Yeah.
have. And I do believe that the creative process can do that if we're really listening to ourselves and our creativity, right? So
Mhm.
I still don't have like a camera. I don't have the arm. I'm like, Stephanie told me what to get, but I don't really, and it's not even that I'm not financially able to do it. I just don't
Uh-huh.
want to spend the money. So I'm constantly evaluating, okay, now what is your problem? Now why won't you get the arm? Now what is now what
Right.
is you see what I'm saying? And then the other
Mhm.
thing too, as far as my story, I moved across the country a couple of years ago, and I
Oh.
didn't bring all my craft stuff. So when I was a new
Mhm.
crafter, I went and bought all of this stuff and I had to sell it
Oh.
because I was not going to bring that with me. I didn't have the room to bring all of that with me.
Mhm.
So the paints that you just shared, is it Master's Touch? It's the one that has
Yeah.
the droppers in them. Okay. I had like almost every color. I sold all of
Wow.
that. I sold my heat gun because I was moving to a new life. Well, guess what? I had to get here and buy all new.
Oh, yeah, you
So
had to start over
my
basically.
experience is a little bit different, right? So I had to start all over again. So
Mhm.
I'm still building as far
Yeah.
as the technology. So what I want to say is if you're able to get the good camera, do it. If you're
Right.
able to get good lighting, do it.
Mhm.
You're gonna end if you want your YouTube channel to go anywhere, this is what they say on the YouTube videos, then just go ahead and invest in it. So I agree
Right.
with what you're saying. I wish that I would
Yeah.
have first invested in the tools and then went and got the paper. Because
Yeah.
now all
Yeah.
my money went to the because
To the
now my
paper.
money went to the paper.
Well, so we can stop hauling for a couple of months to get what we need. That's what I did. I just kind of, pumped my brakes and said, okay, I need a new webcam, so I got to have the money for that. And it's really not that expensive. You can get a good webcam for
Right,
about $65. A good microphone for about $50. So, I'm still going to get those things. But I really just
right.
wanted to level up the quality of my videos because even if you are making wonderful things, if the quality of the videos is not good, nobody's going to watch it you know. So that's why I try to, just level up and make sure my stuff looks really good and because
Yes.
I let me tell you, I've been watching a couple of people and I won't say any names, so I ain't gonna out nobody. They're very, very, very green and very new. And the girl had her camera with her phone and she's trying to show a haul, right? But she's
Mhm.
all over the place. Like this was just the other day, and I said, I cannot watch this because I'm getting vertigo. I can't. I can't. So I turned it off. And she had some like Hobby Lobby like clearance stuff. So I was interested. I'm like, oh girl, what you got? I want to see, right? So I
Right,
went out and go get
right.
it.
Let's
But I
see.
can't watch it
Yes.
if she's all over the place. So this, doing this, holding it. That just annoys me. So I had to turn it off. But anyway,
Yes.
that's neither here nor there. We just look, I'm gonna tell everybody in chat that's watching. We are going to chat and craft.
Yes.
Yaquise showed us what she's working on. I'm gonna do a flip through of this really cool book, the new apothecary sticker book that I got at Target. It was $17.49. So we are gonna craft, but we're also gonna talk while we're doing this. And if you want to craft along with us, that would be great. I see somebody saying, "What are y'all gonna make?" So I'm showing a couple of books. She's working on her project, and we're just gonna, chat and talk as we go along and chat with you guys. So yeah, tell everybody what you're doing. Here.
Yeah, so I'm gonna use this as an example, but it's probably going to be more landscape
Hold on.
journal.
Okay.
But I'm hoping that it'll look something like
Hold on.
this,
Hold on.
right? This
Okay.
might be the cover that I'm
Okay.
going for, and then I'll have to. I mean, there's already holes in the right here, but I may have to get my crocodile if I want to attach my charm. I'm
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
have to do
Uh-huh.
it anyway because it needs to be reinforced,
Right.
right?
Yeah. So
So
I put my eyelet on my journal as a closure.
yes,
Yeah. So if you want to attach your charm somewhere, wherever you're gonna put it, you can use your crocodile or whatever
Right.
for
And
your
plus these
island or
holes,
whatever.
yeah, they're in the middle and I need it to be in the top. So I've never done this before. I've never used it before, but like I said,
Mhm.
I'm trying to use what is in my stash. And something you and I were talking about, these wedding invitations were like $1.74 for 50 of them.
Mm.
So, I have the cardboard back. I have this large stack of
Oh.
different sizes of cardstock.
Uh
I
huh.
have the ribbon. This came with 50 of these ribbons, these satin ribbons. So I said, okay, great. Valentine's is coming up. I used it in my Valentine swap, and now I'm going to be making some Queen of Hearts things. I probably will
Hmm.
do other things. I also have these that I want to make. I've been watching Scrimping Mommy, and she's doing altered playing cards. And I
Oh yeah.
just really, yeah, I love her. I love her accent and her laugh. I love her enthusiasm for her passion for the product projects that she's making. But I have these
Oh
playing
okay.
cards.
Yeah.
These
Uh
are from
huh.
Five Below.
Yeah.
They've got neon colors, but I'm going to add some red.
Uh
So
huh.
the playing cards go with the Queen of Hearts because that's her court,
Yeah.
right?
How are
The
you gonna
card card.
alter the cards? What are you gonna do with those? How are you gonna alter them?
I'm not really sure, but I have I think I'm going to do something like this. What I did on the glitter paper, I think I'm going
Hmm.
to cut out some hearts and then then you'll have like a peekaboo effect and I'll put the glitter hearts through the
Okay.
cards. I'm not going to do this today. I've debated because I knew you were going to maybe be doing some mixed media
Hmm.
today. I debated on doing like stencil work and I said, you know what? Let's not. Let me not
Why? Oh,
you
you
know,
can try it.
I mean, I gotta get out some more product.
Oh,
I'm like,
okay. Yeah, it's like a
I
whole
don't.
thing.
It's a whole thing, which is why I don't really do a lot of mixed media. But here's what's
Okay.
interesting. When I started with Jane Davenport mermaid markers. I did
Oh,
not
okay.
know how to use them. I watched I don't know how many videos, and it
Hmm.
didn't look like everybody else's. And
Yeah.
that's what I had to learn is technique really is everything. You can go in and you can play with these products if you want to. But if you want to get good at anything, you're going to
Hmm.
have to do it over and over and over again. The
Right.
people that we are watching, including Jane Davenport, she's been doing this for a long time. Okay.
Yeah.
My issue as here's another thing as a recovering perfectionist, I want to do it right the first time. My picture needs to look like yours. I need to look professional. Girl, I use those markers and everything came squirting out because they're highly pigmented.
Right. Yeah. Uh-huh. Right. I have some right here. There you
Yes,
go.
yes.
Right.
Girl, I didn't know how to use. I was like, and then somebody said gesso, and I was like, what? Then somebody
Yeah.
said matte gel, matte medium. I said, listen, it's too many mattes. I don't.
Too much going on for you, huh?
So I'm standing in Hobby Lobby, and it's there's so many options that I get
Right.
overwhelmed. I get
Right. Yeah.
overwhelmed, and then I don't buy anything.
Right. Well, that's what I said about paper crafting for me because I have such limited time that I really wanted to save the time for the doing the things that I really love. Like I really
Mm.
love mixed media, I really love jewelry making, and I like art
Mm-hmm.
journaling.
Yes.
And doing resin stuff. I'm gonna get into that at some point. I have all the stuff. But those are the things I really love to do. And I said, if I'm gonna spend time doing this and especially making videos, I'm gonna do the things that I love to do because I don't really have. I make cards. I got a lot of card making videos on my channel. I did memory decks cards. Those things are fun and cute, and I still like those things. But I just prefer to
Right.
spend the limited time that I have making things that I really love. You know?
Absolutely. You touched
Yes.
that's exactly where I am now. What do I like?
Right.
Okay. Well, I need to make what I like. Like I said, it's good to get inspiration, but
Uh huh.
then I never get to all of these projects. And so I said, okay,
Yeah.
I love pocket letters. That's almost like a dying art because I think
Yeah.
it's a good way to pen pal. I love
Hmm.
pocket letters. Have I done any? No. I love chunky charms. I stopped making them. I have
Oh.
so many beads, so
Mm-hmm.
many because I couldn't figure out how to make the chunky charms and do what was required in the swaps. So I have been in swaps since October
Oh
of
wow.
last year. Let me tell you something. That was my last swap.
Oh wow. Okay.
That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
The swaps are a great way to meet people. I
Uh-huh.
love doing them, but there are certain requirements that you need to follow, which is
Right.
good because you need those guidelines, especially when you're a new crafter. I love
Mm-hmm.
meeting all the ladies. I love meeting all of the hosts. Um, you mean you gain new friends like that? I'm finding my tribe.
Right.
But at the end of the day, I could not do my stuff and their stuff. Now,
Mm-hmm.
that was just a personal thing that I learned. But that's the great thing about this journey is that you learn about what you can do, what you can't do, what you want to do, what you won't do anymore.
Right.
Try it all. Try to get it discounted if you want to, because, yeah, it can add up. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, try it all. But man, I said, you know what? I got this. I love the villains. I'm doing the villains all year. I'm doing fairy tales all year. It's just going to be year-long projects. But I get to determine when I'm going to do it, what the theme is going to be, and I want to fall in love with all of my products again. I bought this
Yeah.
stuff for a reason. And when I
Yes.
was sitting in the aisle, I was so excited. I had all of these ideas. Okay, well, I want to, what do they say? Shop your stash, right?
Uh-huh.
I
Shop
want
the
to fall in
stash.
love with all of my stuff again and get going on these projects.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yep. So we got to use what we have. Marta,
Hmm.
Mary Small Art always says that. Use what you have. We don't have to have all the things, ladies, in the chat. I know y'all are everybody in here has got a bunch of stuff. We don't need all the things. We want all the things, but we don't need all the
Yes.
things. We have to have some restraint.
Well, you
And
don't
Nurse
need it
Tara,
at all one
let me
time. That's for sure. I'm
that's
sorry.
true.
Go ahead.
Oh, Nurse Tara just popped in to say hello. Hello, Tara. How are you doing?
Hello.
Haven't seen her in a long time. And looks like we have 15 people joining us. So yay.
Awesome. Hello, everybody.
Yeah.
I can't see the chat.
Oh,
So,
okay. So
Stephanie, you
yeah, if
have
you
to
have
tell
any
me who's saying what.
okay. Tracy says, I just started swapping, but I stick to things that are my speed. Postcard, pocket letter, and some embellishments.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Nurse Tara says we have too much stuff, more than I can use in a lifetime. Exactly. We have all the things. But then again, we see all these great collections coming out. We like, oh, I gotta have that. A new sticker book. Oh, I gotta
Yes.
have that.
Yes.
I gotta have that. The
I
new
got to
paint
have
color.
it.
Yes, because you know what? I'm telling you, Jane Davenport has umpteen new things out in her new lines, right? She has tons of new stuff, markers and paints. I want them all. I do. I'm ashamed to say that, but I do. I want them all. I don't know if I'll use them all or buy them all, but I definitely want them all because I like to
Yes.
play. I like some things I like to get just to play with. And those clearance prices are great because we can afford to buy a lot of stuff to play with. So there's that too.
Mm-hmm.
You say, okay, well, I don't pay full price for it, so I can get it and play with it, right? And then we
Right.
keep it for a year. We have it sitting in our stash for a whole year. So yeah. Well, this book is really cute, y'all. Let me go over this book really quick. While you doing your thing, I'm gonna hold on, let me switch you out here. Let's do this. Let's do this. No. Hold on. Y'all bear with me. Bear with me. No. Can't do that. Hold on, y'all. Okay, let's see. All right. Um all right. I'm trying to there we go. All right, let me show this while you doing your thing. I'm going to show this book. Now, there are several of these books, ladies and gentlemen. I know I got a few guys watching me, but most of my crowd is ladies. They have these on Amazon. Okay. So there are different books. There's Apothecary. There's one with animals. There's like a floral one. They have multiple books. I saw this originally on Dee Dee Willing. This is Dee Willingham's channel. She gets a lot of the books. Excuse me. And I saw this originally on her channel. And there's a few other people that have had it too. and she did a flip through, and I thought it was really cute. And then, I have the other books that I did reviews on, the Antiquarium sticker book and the Bibliofolia. I have that. This is kind of in the same market as that, but I like this one as it does have different things in here, like these crystals. I didn't see the other book with the crystal that had crystals in it. I don't know. It might have it. I don't know. And then, ladies, they have the border around them. So a lot of people don't like the border around the stickers, but you can always cut that off and stick it on your project, or you can put it on your project and paint it out. You can do both of those. So a lot of people say, "Oh, I don't like, I do like stickers when they're more flush to the page, But yeah, this is a nice book. So far I've been flipping through it, and they have some really cute stuff in here. Really, really cute. Kind of avant-garde. Like the stuff like this. They have butterflies. I love the crystals. That was my favorite page, wherever that one is. Fun, funky stuff. They have a lot of funky stuff in here. Like these. Like this is gorgeous. This whole page is beautiful. I love that. So, and they got some sage right here too. I thought that was cool. Right? Very cool. So this book is kind of fun. Again, it was at Target. So I thought, well, at least I don't have to order it off of Amazon. And I just bought it because I got my son a book too. He got a little book for him. And yeah, like these I don't really care for, but you never know. I like the size of this book because once I'm done with the stickers, excuse me. Once I'm done with the stickers, I can make a journal out of it. And I love the size of this thing. I really do. Let me get some water. Hold on. So I'm just do a quick flip through for y'all so you can see it. And if you see it at Target, you can go ahead and grab it. I mean, I'm not affiliated. I'm just sharing. Oh, wait, here's more crystals. Look at the crystals. Oh. Don't we love the crystals? Tara,
Yes,
I know you love
ma'am.
crystals. These are so pretty. And I said I was going to start a crystal journal, but I haven't done it yet.
Ooh, Stephanie,
Yeah,
let's
wouldn't it be
do
nice?
that.
Yeah,
Look,
start a nice crystal journal. Oh, yeah.
Orange Calcite, let's do it.
Look. I have tons of crystals in
Yes.
my room. Tons. And I have some in my Etsy shop too, just a few. So yeah, how much at Target, Linda? This was $17.49. It's 30% off the $24.99. So I guess that's their price. I think it might be cheaper on Amazon, y'all. But if I find it on Amazon, I will put the link in the description after the video is rendered. So just take a look up, peep out for that. Like, I love that. That's very cool because I'm going to show you the journals that I'm working in. And I think some of these stickers would work out great in some of the journals that I'm working in. So I'm going to flip through this really quickly. Yeah, so that's, fun stuff. Oh, look at the mushrooms. We love the mushrooms. Love the mushrooms. Cute, super cute. So yeah. Let's see. Oh wait. Oh wow. That's weird. Teeth and brains. Now that's real funky. Real funky. Excuse my sniffling. Oh, this is pretty. Very cute. I think some of these would look great in one of the journals that I'm making. So that is the Apothecary, a gallery sticker gallery book. I think they do carry this at Barnes and Nobles too, y'all. So if you pop into Barnes and Nobles, although it's going to be probably full price in Barnes and Noble. So try and get it at Target or on Amazon. So all right, that's that. And then this is the brand new Where Women Create, Inspiring Workspaces of Extraordinary Women. Y'all know I love this magazine. Teeth and brains are a bit much, yes. Oh, hey, Latin girl. Hey, we got 18 people. All right. Thank you guys for joining us. I tried to post this, as soon as we confirmed we were doing this so people can join us today. We'll probably be on for a couple hours, so bear with us. We're making stuff, we're chatting. We're just going to have a nice, relaxing, fun art crafty session. Okay. Sharing. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's pretty. I didn't see that when I first bought it. That would be so pretty in an art journal. Oh, cute. So, they always have great inspiring stories in here. I love, the layouts of the stuff that they show. Very nice and very inspirational. see people's art, you know. So very nice. Very, very cute. I had another one, but I bought it and turns out I had two of them. So luckily they let me return it, but normally they don't let you return magazines and stuff. So, all right. Oh, look at that. So cute. So, y'all, this is the latest Where Women Create magazine. Oh, I just love that. I like looking at everybody's stuff. I know I have a glare, y'all. I'm sorry. All right. So, there's that. All right. You can always cut this up later and, use it in different stuff. All right. Oh, let's see. Doggies. All right. So, oh, look at the back of that. That's cute. All right, y'all. So that's Where Women Create. Okay. Thanks, Tara. All right. Now, let's put this aside. And you let me know when you're ready to, show what it is you're doing. Yaquise.
Okay.
So,
I told you I'm slow. I'm over here like, is this gonna go? Is this gonna go? What size is this? Can I
yeah, you
open
know
this
what?
journal? My
We were
process is
talking about
slow.
that. It takes me, it depends on what I'm making, but sometimes it takes me forever to make stuff. The
Hmm.
journals that I've been making, I swear to you, it's taken me a couple of months. Because what I'll do is I'll work on it and put it aside, come back, a week later, look at it, put something else on it, put it aside, just leave it there for wherever long. Then they go, oh, okay, well, now I can put this on it. This took me
Right.
probably a month to finish this. Okay, this is a file
Yeah.
folder journal, art junk journal. That's what I'm going to make it. I'm making it as. Now, this is from a Dollar Tree folder. And I just, did some mixed media work on the front of it. And then put some lace and trim on the spine. And I just did a pamphlet stitch. I'll show you the pamphlet stitch inside. And I put some of my jelly prints in here. So this is the pamphlet stitch that I did. Okay, and I love how it came out. Now I did add some pockets, with different things in there to use. These are some of my jelly prints. Like I keep little pieces like this to add to things. This is one of the postcards I made. I love this envelope. Look at this envelope. Isn't it yummy? Yummy, yummy with all the pretty colors, metallics on there.
It's so pretty.
So thank you. And then I put some of my gel prints in here because I wasn't sure what I'm going to be collaging and working on. So I like to have stuff on the side and like make little pockets. So if I take it to another room or another area of the house, I can just do a little something,
Hmm.
and have extra pieces in here to work with. And then I put my Dollar Tree stickers because stickers like this work great in journals like this.
Oh wow.
The funky little the you say, okay, well, what am I gonna do something with this? You can stick these in a journal like this.
Hmm.
So I created this specifically to just kind of put some paint on the pages and collage and do all that. Now, this is one of Robin McClendon's printables here. What did I did a jelly print on? I
I
did that in
love
a
her.
live stream.
Oh my
Yeah, I
gosh,
do.
she's so
And yeah,
talented.
yeah, she does beautiful work and she's so inspiring.
Hmm.
So now here's one of my recent collages, y'all. Now this is from some rice paper that I did. I think I did this rice paper in a live stream. And I mixed it with some napkins. So I cut the fish out of the napkins and collaged them on here. So I thought that was really cool looking, and it has the magicals on there, the pigments, and the different things on there. So I'm just gonna save this journal just to work in, throw some paint on the pages, and collage when I just want to do a little arting. Because I realized we have to have something that like we could take to the kitchen table to work on real quick,
Hmm.
or we don't need to have a whole bunch of stuff around us just to make a project or whatever. Oh, thank you, Linda. Yeah, and everybody, please give this video a thumbs up. It's 15 of you guys. I'd love to see 15 likes. And definitely, if you're not subscribed, please do so. Apparently, my analytics says 58% of the people that watch me aren't subscribed. I'm like, well, why? So y'all subscribe, please. I
Oh
love
my
if
gosh,
everybody
that's funny.
subscribed. I'm like, what's it's free to
What's the
subscribe and
problem?
it's free to give a like, free to
Right.
subscribe and free to give a thumbs up. All right. So yeah, this is cool. I love this. This is that embroidery. Hold on, let me show you. Let me see. Hold on a second. Just 1 second. Oh, here it is.
And let us know what you're working on if you guys are
Oh
working
yeah,
on anything.
yeah, I am. I'm gonna do a couple of shares first, I don't know if I'm gonna really do a whole bunch of, depending on what time we have. I might just do a little collaging. So, but yeah, I use this. This is the embroidery thing that I use to spray through this. So this I made this journal out of calendar pages. I showed this once before, but I kind of put it all together now, and it looks really great. All right, y'all. It looks really, really good. So, oh, and this is some of my black copy paper that I did the metallic paint on. I did that maybe a year ago, but I saved it and I just decided to put it layered in the journal because some people want to make like an art junk journal, but they don't know what to do to make it, right? There's so many ways to make it. You can put calendar pages in it and your jelly prints or whatever you want to do. So, yeah. So, I'm going to be using this journal, I think. So, I don't know if I want to work in this. I made something last night. I don't know. Let me see. Here, let me put you back up here. All right, there we go. Um, oh, here, wait a second. Oh, wait, here we go. Now, I made these yesterday. This is collage fodder. Okay. I thought about working in this one, but it's a little much. It's kind of big. So all I did was paint, spray, and ink a bunch of papers so I can collage. I love making collage fodder. It was so much fun. So I just cut, and this is rice paper. And then I'm gonna cut this. I cut it. I'm gonna tear it up and put it on a journal, which I think I'm gonna do. I think I want. That was kind of what I was leaning towards. I wanted it to be very intuitive, like you were talking about.
Hmm.
So I didn't want to have. Uh, Let me see. No, I want to work in this journal. I think because this journal is so small and it's like a little. It's like a little small surface to work on. All right, let me take my rings off because I got paint on my ring before. Tracy says, I'm making some belated birthday cards and adding some personalized covers to spiral notebooks. Oh, cool.
Oh,
Yeah. So I think I'm going to. I had a gesso page somewhere. Now I can't find it. I don't know what I did with it. So I'm going to have to find my page. And this is my little small journal. I didn't do this on camera, but that's kind of the messy art that I was doing. I think this is it. Is this it? I don't know, y'all. I don't remember. But we're gonna figure it out. Okay, let's just figure it out. All right, so I'm just gonna do a little collaging. All right. I think I'm just gonna use my glue stick to do that. I have my water ready. I have my gesso and stuff written. Not gesso. I always say gesso, but it's actually matte medium. Okay.
now
Matte
for
medium.
those of us who all of that is the same, can you explain the difference?
Well, I think gesso is more transparent. I mean, matte medium is more transparent,
Hmm.
and it's like a translucent, low gloss acrylic extender. So we can use this as glue. Now, gesso is opaque, and you can still put it on a page, but it's gonna look like white paint. So that's the
Right.
difference. And I like the matte
Okay.
medium it's because it's clear, it dries clear.
Okay.
So, yeah. So I think I'm just doing a little collaging in this. And I had an idea. I don't know. Look, we have all these ideas, right?
Right. Right.
Have all these fabulous
Okay.
ideas, and
Hmm.
executing them is a whole other situation.
That's the problem right there.
Yeah, that's the issue. So yeah, all right. I'm gonna start with the gesso here. All right. I hope everybody is crafting along with us.
Yes, let us know what you're making. Also, let us know if you have wine. I brought my
Oh
wine,
yeah.
red Moscato.
Oh, that sounds good. Yeah, it's only 3:30 here. I gotta wait. I'm gonna probably get some after I get off the stream.
I homeschooled my daughter for 3 years,
You
and
did what?
I homeschooled my daughter
Oh
for
wow.
three
Okay.
years.
Uh-huh.
Girl, one of the benefits was day drinking.
Oh,
I
there you
was
go. You're
like,
right.
you mean I can day
That's
drink
true.
with other homeschool moms? Okay,
Right.
sign me up, honey.
That's
Sign
hilarious.
me up.
That is hilarious. So I'm gonna put a little on the back. I might be off camera, y'all, so don't worry. I'm gonna be back on camera. So hold on. I'm just laying this down. I have this brilliant idea. We'll see how it comes out. Let's put this away. And yeah, these are pretty easy to make, y'all. I might do a video on how I made these. I'm not sure, but we'll see. I have another video coming out. I made some other collage fodder. I just have to edit the video. So, hold on a second. I'm looking for stuff. I shouldn't be looking for stuff. Here's my collage folder with all my stuff in it. And I have to pull this out. Where's I'm looking for my mat. I have a mat that I glue stuff down with, and now I can't find it. Of course. Hold on, y'all. Oh, here it is. My little Dollar Tree mat. I'm gonna after I put this down, I'm gonna let this dry for a second, and I'm gonna share my other little journal I've been working in. Like I said, periodically work in different things because it takes me so long. We were talking about that.
I think everybody can relate. I mean, if you're a crafter, I don't know how these people get on camera and do it so fast unless they either have a natural ability to do that or they've just been doing it for so long that they know what they're going to do. They have all of their products right there.
Right.
I'm not like that. And I used to take my stuff to work, but I would need to bring every single
Oh
product.
wow.
I would rather craft at home because I have my drawers here. If I get an idea, I already have it. Because what happens at work is I take a certain amount of products or, a project to work on, and then I get
Hmm.
an idea and I don't have the stuff there. So I can
Oh,
only do it up to a certain point and then I have to stop.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I know we have all this, stuff with us. It's kind of hard to, you know, get things done sometimes. Here, just trying to lay this down. All right. Oh, I think this is gonna look really cool. Really, really cool. I'm just gonna kind of do this like this. All right, and then I do have oxides on this. As you can see, it's running just a little bit. So, if you work with the oxides, they do run. Linda says, I have been working on a collage mixed media project. I have been watching Marta and getting out of my comfort zone. It's been really fun. Oh, yeah.
Oh, I love Marta.
I do too.
She's quick.
Yeah.
Whew.
Yeah. She makes her stuff really fast.
Mm-hmm.
I saw her video the other day she put up. And I think she was talking about having not having ideas and stuff like that. I didn't watch the whole thing, but I said I was gonna go back and watch it.
Like she ran out of ideas.
Yeah, she just didn't feel like doing anything. I'm like, I wish I had
Oh,
that
she's not
problem.
inspired.
Right. I that too. I'm the opposite. I have 27 ideas before breakfast.
Right. Right.
This is Adrian, this is matte medium, golden matte medium. She's asking what am I using? Yeah, I have 27 ideas before breakfast. And then I
Mm-hmm.
get mad when I don't have all the time in the world to do stuff.
It's not enough time.
Because I got a child and a life and got all this stuff to do. And
Right.
you know.
Yeah, absolutely. And
So,
I don't have an excuse because I have nothing but time. And
uh-huh.
I'm very uh, blessed to have a job that's very flexible. Okay. So I work when I want to.
Oh, good.
And if I feel like crafting and work is getting in the way,
Mhm.
I craft.
Oh,
Work is
good.
getting in the way. I'm like, I'll see y'all next week. Uh, it's the
Right.
Queen of Hearts. Okay.
Uh-huh.
I'm
Yeah.
obsessed. So I'll see y'all next week. So
Right.
I'm very blessed to be able to do that.
That's cool. Jane
Yeah.
Davenport had did a whole like Alice in Wonderland themed mixed media thing. I forgot what month it was, but she used like that was the theme. And I thought about you. I said, "Oh yeah, Queese would love this." That whole Alice, that's the Alice in Wonderland, right?
Yes,
Oh
listen,
yeah.
girl, listen. I'm going to be doing some Alice in Wonderland projects. So let me show you one of the things that I will be working on. So you guys
Okay.
go subscribe to my channel because you're going to want to see this. So have you guys seen these at
Where you get that?
Michael's?
Oh
Michael's.
no.
Yeah,
Wow.
so Michael's. So guess what? Now, it's inspired by Alice in Wonderland, but more
Hmm.
so The Matrix. If you've ever seen The Matrix,
Yeah.
there's this saying, follow the white rabbit. And
Yes.
so I am going to now I will be doing mixed media on this one. I'm going to paint the rabbit white, and I
Uh-huh.
think I'm going to paint the background black because I'm going to die cut some letters and say follow the white rabbit, and that goes with my word of the year, which is fairy tale.
Oh.
And then it has this jute um, string right here, so you can hang it.
Uh-huh. Okay.
So then I
Cute.
can always be inspired. And I'll probably
Yeah.
put like fairy tales somewhere on here. Because
Uh-huh.
here's what I believe about word of the year or theme or even vision boards.
Okay.
You have to, okay, if if you want to manifest, if that's what you're doing, you need to
Mm-hmm.
interact with the word. I
Mm.
used to do vision board workshops.
Oh,
And
okay.
I asked the ladies, okay, how many here have done vision boards before? And some of them had done them. They were familiar with them. And I said, okay, where are they? What happened to them? Did anything come to fruition? They said, it's in the back of my closet. And I heard that time and time again. You know why? Because
Uh,
what happened was they showed up with their magazines and they cut out some pictures and they were inspired at the time. But
ah.
when they went home, they didn't put it anywhere where they could see and they did not interact with it.
Okay.
That's how the pictures come off of the board for you in your life. Is you have to interact with the word of the year. If your word is hope, if your word is love, if your word is wellness, how are you interacting with the word? Is it all around you? Did you put any pictures up? Is your word in your planner? Are you journaling your word? Like it needs to come alive. Otherwise, it's just a word. And what did you do with it? All the
I mean,
365 days of the year.
uh-huh. No. Okay. Yeah, that's true. Close the door.
So I have
Thank
to
you.
put it all around me. Um I have my charms. I have a stand that I got from Joanne's.
Uh-huh.
This is my stand to put
Oh yeah. That's cute.
my charms
Yeah.
on. So
Uh-huh.
I've already made one charm, which is based on the book Heartless by Marissa Meyer, and that is the backstory of the Queen of Hearts, her version of it. And then I
Oh.
have the charm that I showed you, and then this is the one I put a poll on Instagram if you guys wanted me to paint this heart pendant red or if you guys wanted me to keep it black. And 78% of the people said keep it this way. And I
Yeah.
love that because it just pops up against this crown, which, by the way, these crowns are on clearance at Hobby Lobby.
Oh, they are. Okay,
Yes, these are
y'all.
these are napkin ring holders.
Oh, wow. I would have never known that. Yeah.
So what I'm
That's
going to
cool.
do is I'm going to use some wire cutters, which hopefully work, and I'm going to cut the ring part of it off. You guys can see
Hmm.
that. And then I'm going to probably use E6000 to
Okay.
attach it to this heart. And then this is going to be a pendant for my next chunky charm. So here's my
Hmm.
focal point right here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I'm going to be
Wow.
working on that as well.
Yeah, that's cool. Tracy said, I like that interacting with your word to manifest it. Yep. Yes, exactly. I said I
Yes.
need to get back to my I used to meditate all the time before I had my son. Man,
Yeah.
I was so grounded and I felt so connected and I was happy and I felt great. And
Hmm.
yeah, it was wonderful. It was very, very it was a very, very positive thing in my life. So,
Hmm.
once you have kids and, all that starts to change and you don't have time and the kids don't sleep and you don't sleep. And so that kind of messed that up.
Hmm.
And now I have not been able to get back to it, but I definitely miss it for
Yeah.
real. And I miss it because then you can sit in thought and in prayer or whatever it is people do. Everybody does something
Yes.
different. You can have
Right.
just quiet time, settle your mind. You're not so rattled and, you know, anxiety filled and worry
Yes.
filled. You get to chill and just, you know.
Right.
Yeah. So hold on a second. Go ahead. You can go ahead and talk to the folks. I'm looking for a plate.
Okay. It's meditation has really changed my life. I'm still getting used to it as a practice, but is there's so many health benefits from just
Mhm.
sitting still and clearing your mind because we are so controlled by the thoughts and the beliefs that we have. But if we would just sit down and just be still and be intentional, that is self care. Like meditation, just sitting still, it can be self care because it really does help. So I am with you. Uh, I'm with you, Stephanie. My life is so much better when I meditate. I'm a better mother
Mhm. Yeah.
when I've been in meditation, when I have just sat still, when I've taken time for myself. Like they say, self care is not selfish. You, you need to do it. Please do it because we
Right.
pour out so much, but rarely in my life, rarely do I have people that pour into my life on a consistent basis, right?
Hmm.
Okay, so my cup is like never full. So I can't rely on somebody else to do it. It's really not anybody else's responsibility anyway. It's mine.
Yep.
And so my daughter can tell you, like, if I'm in a meditation, ooh, child, I am not as easily angered. She can tell the difference when I've taken care of myself. But it
Yeah.
also teaches her, hey,
Yeah.
you need to prioritize self-care. When you have a
Mhm.
family,
Yeah.
you when you meet this man, you get this partner, when that partner shows up, you train them on how to treat you. And if you
Hmm.
already have a self-care practice, okay, you're already taking care of yourself, then they know that you've already made yourself a priority.
Yeah. That's true. That's true. Which is why they probably liked you in the first place.
Right, exactly. That's good energy right there.
Uh-huh. So that's very true. I need to do more of that. Yeah. We sometimes get so busy, we get so far away from that. And for a long
Mhm.
time, my art was good because it really helped quell a lot of that. So that's great.
Mm,
But then there's other additional things that I needed to do, like going to the gym and, eating better and, you know, doing other things in addition to all of that.
right.
Because I realized when I do that, my art is better. My the
Okay.
stuff I make comes out better. I'm not so disgruntled. If
Mhm.
that's a word, you know what I mean? Just being disgruntled.
Right. Right.
So, all right, I'm gonna try these inks, y'all. This one is what color is this? It says iridescent salmon because it's translucent. Because I wanted to do something on this background because this background is going to be kind of busy. So when you have a busy background like this, you probably need something a little bit more like translucent, like wash or something like that. So I'm gonna try inks. This is my first time doing this live, y'all. So pray for me. And then of course, y'all know I got these on sale. We were just talking about that. I got this last year, I think. at Hobby Lobby, and they have more of these inks on sale. These I got at Michael's. They were not on sale, but I did use a coupon for these. This one I just got. So, and then this one I got at Michael's. I am liking working with the inks because this gives you a different effect with your work. Oh, there we go. So let's see. Mix it with a little bit of water, gives a little bit more translucent look. I'm going to try just a teeny bit to see if I like it. Oh, yeah. There we go. And it's probably going to mix with these other colors, you know? So, yeah, that's cool. Let's see. Self-esteem is esteem to yourself. Aha! That's cool, Tracy. Thank you. Cat Williams. Oh, she said Cat Williams. Cat Williams. Cat Williams. Lord. But that makes sense though.
That's right.
Oh, this is cute. Okay. I like it. Okay. Kind of, a little translucent. We'll see.
Mm-hmm. But it matches the colors you already have in there. So
right.
That's cool.
So I'm going to have to dry this. My little loud thing. Hold on, y'all. I'm going to probably add some acrylics to this too. Hold on. Let me see this. This over here. I feel like sometimes I have too much stuff on my table.
I want to ask you, Stephanie, when you are starting a project, how do you know where to start?
Honestly, it depends on the project.
Okay.
For me, I often have ideas. I have a book where I write my ideas down, right? I'll say, mixed media canvas with bright colors. So I write a lot of my ideas down in my notebooks. And then what I sometimes do is go through my notebook and look through there and go, oh, yeah, I wrote this down. Let's try that. And then I tend to work with colors that I like. I like all colors. Like I like the colors that Robin McClendon uses. She uses a lot of the muted tones and the darker colors and stuff. I like those colors, but I also like the bright colors. And I know a lot of people don't because they say it's too much, it's too overpowering. But that's kind of like great for me. So I start with just a color palette, right? Like this last night when I made this. I was watching other videos and I just sat there and put a bunch of like neon. This is mostly neon colors, mostly in the background, neon colors. I had them out because I was working on something else. And, like these bright, like these Dilutions colors are real bright. Like, look at that. That's real bright.
Mm-hmm.
So I just put a bunch of colors together. I do let my things dry in stages because I think it looks better that way for me. Some people don't. I do. And then I just kind of build upon that. I'll literally have a dream. And I think I've said this on my channel before. I have a dream about something or somewhere I was doing something and see colors in the dream. And I'll get up in the morning and make it.
Wow.
Or that afternoon, I'll make it. Yep.
Okay.
I'll dream I'm at a tropical place and I saw these beautiful colors. And I was like, oh, I see, blue, green, orange, and I'll put it down on a palette and just make whatever I'll make.
Okay.
So, yeah. I still don't know why my notifications are coming, but
some people are intimidated by a blank page. I get that from women who want to journal.
Mm-hmm.
They buy all these pretty journals, but then they stay blank because the blank page is very intimidating. They don't know what to write. They don't know where to start, which is why I love journal prompts.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true. And then the journals, art journals, I don't really write in those. And Dee Dee Wellingham, she talks about this. There's the journals you work in for your art, and then there's the journals you have for your writing. Now you can mix the two, like if you make your own journal, but generally art journals and stuff, I don't write on these. Like I would never write in this because it's an art journal.
Okay.
And I like to decorate journals. That's kind of my thing. Now, if I was going to write in a journal, I would probably have some things on the back of pages where I can write in it. But I don't really like writing in journals. I'd rather get a journal that I'm just going to write in, that's kind of my thing.
Okay.
So, but everybody's different.
Right.
So, Oh, look at this color. It's so pretty. This one's a little bit more opaque, y'all. Which color is this? This is turquoise. I got these at Michael's. So if y'all want to know what color that is, that's what that color is, turquoise. And this other one was called salmon. And these are two different brands, by the way. So Doc Martens, and this is this one. So I'm gonna let this dry. I'm loving how the colors are coming out. I see a lot of the Instagrammers who do bright colors, and I absolutely love their work.
Mhm.
Oh my god, they do such beautiful, palettes with all the bright colors, and people always, oh, it's too much, it's too much. I'm like, no, it's perfect. It's
Really?
perfect.
I don't get I don't know. I found that out in the planner community that people were wanting Happy Planner and Erin Condren and all of these planner companies to come out with these muted tones. And
Hmm.
of course you need to listen to your customer base. And they
Right.
have. I think there's like a homebody or a stay at home or something that Happy Planner did. Um, but for me, I am all about the color. Now, I love black and white. I love gold, but I really am into jewel tones, and I've always been
Oh yeah.
drawn to those really deep, rich colors. So I guess I shouldn't say I don't understand the muted tones because I don't want anybody to feel bad if that's, your
Right.
style. But what you
Yeah.
were saying was you're using your journal just to decorate. And it just made me think about how many people do really think that that's too much. I was looking at a planning channel. This was about a month ago. And the lady got a comment. She had done a spread and all
Mm-hmm.
she did was decorate it. And I guess she came back and said, yeah, I just decorated the spread, but she didn't write in it, so it wasn't functional. And she got a comment, and the comment said, well, that was a waste of time because you didn't, it's a planner and you're supposed to plan and you didn't use it for that. And she said,
Oh my god. People trip me out. She do whatever she it's her planner. She can do whatever she
she
wants.
said, I can do whatever I want. It's my planner. Um,
Yeah.
but she said sometimes I just want to create just to create. And matter of fact, she made that her word of the year. I
Mm-hmm.
love what she said because when we watch these channels, we think that we have to copy. But if
Yeah.
that doesn't work for you, I am not a functional planner. Everything
Mm-hmm.
is in my head. Like my life is I don't need to write it down, but some people they do, and I'm glad that that system is available for them. And
Right.
so, yes, I'm gonna buy the stickers. I'm gonna buy them. You know why? I like them,
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
and all I'm gonna
Right?
do is decorate the sheets. I'm gonna buy these happy planners. I'm gonna buy my stickers, sometimes
Mhm.
full price, because I'm
Yeah.
ridiculous, right? I'm ridiculous. Listen, Happy Planner sent an email last night.
Uh-oh.
They did. Why do they do this? Why do they do this? Alice in
Oh.
Wonderland. They are coming out with Alice in Wonderland
Oh.
planners and a sticker book.
Oh, nah.
July, July of 2022.
Wow.
Guess who does not need a planner? I'm probably not gonna get the planner because I want to work in my villain's planner. Guess who's
Uh-huh.
getting the stickers
Oh, yeah. I
though? Go
know,
be me.
right?
Go be me.
Right.
I gotta get the
I'm
stickers, y'all.
I'm signed up to their list too. Um, yeah, but I didn't see that. That's cute. That's gonna be cute. That's gonna be
It's
real
gonna
cute.
be so cute. And they have some of the screenshots. So you could see some of the stickers that they're gonna have in it. I'll be honest, the Alice in Wonderland story, Alice is not my favorite.
Oh, really?
And she's she's not. But you know what? I like different interpretations of the original story.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
So
Mhm.
I'm always looking for the dark Alice. I like
Mm.
dark.
Okay.
I like that shadow side, that goth
Oh, okay.
side. Let's
Oh,
take a character and let's interpret it a lot of ways. That's why I like fan art. Somebody reads the
uh-huh.
book, they fall in love with the character, they draw it. But it's probably nothing like what the author, ever
Yeah.
thought it would look, so creativity, it is not supposed to look like somebody else's. You can definitely, I don't want to say copy it, but to be
Yeah.
inspired. And if that inspires you and you want to duplicate it, great. But I'm
Uh-huh.
always looking for that unique. And I think that's why I like Robin. You're not going to find Robin anywhere else. Even if somebody does what she does,
Yep.
I don't know. Her marks to me are just distinct. Um,
Mm-hmm.
you see what I'm saying? She's so
Right.
unique in her approach. I love
Yeah.
how she even before she starts working, she has her little packet right there and she's reading to you the inspiration, like what inspired what she is about to do, giving us things to really think about. That's what I want. That's what I would like to see more of. I'm always on Etsy, like what is thought provoking? Which
Uh-huh.
images? And it's probably gonna be something dark. That's why I think I like the villains. Because
Ah, okay.
every villain probably has a story.
Mm-hmm.
Disney didn't tell it though, right? When
Right.
we were introduced to the villains, they showed up on the scene bad. What happened to them?
Right. They didn't say how they got like that.
They didn't say how they got like that,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
So that's why I love when people take these characters that we love so much and they put a different spin, things that we would not have thought of. And
Mm-hmm.
now that can open up another lane of even your own creativity. I mean, that's what's
Yeah.
happening. I've always loved the Queen of Hearts because she was like, listen, this is my land and I will kill you. So I was
Oh
like,
wow.
you know what? That's a woman of power. But she's
Uh-huh.
silly. She's throwing a tantrum in the original movie, and everything like that. Then I get to this book, Heartless by Marissa Meyer, and she writes this backstory of how the Queen of Hearts came to be. And, it's typically around heartbreak. And that's exactly, I'm like, this makes sense. I
Mm-hmm.
can make sense of this character now that I've seen for so many years of why she is the way that she is.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Hey, Paper Bezos. She says, I mean, well, first her comment was she wished that they would make oh no, that was TJ Birds. TJ Birds said she wished that they would make a sticker book for Wicked. And then Paper Bezos
Mm.
says, I mean, Disney, Alice has a caterpillar sitting on a mushroom smoking a hookah.
Listen, listen.
Shit, like, right? Right? Who's the bad guy, right? Who's really the bad guy in that story? Uh-huh. Smoking a
Oh
shroom.
my goodness.
That's hysterical.
Right.
Smoking a hookah. Ah, that's hysterical. Hey, Tarek, welcome back.
I even like Tweedledee and Tweedledum. They're hilarious.
Oh,
And
wow.
I'm like, they're kind of mischievous. Somebody needs to write that.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm not
Somebody
real
needs to write
familiar
that
with the
story.
stories. I mean, I've seen them, but I don't really
Mm-hmm.
follow the Disney thing quite like that. But I've seen it.
Okay. Yeah,
I'm
I'm
not really
literally
into the
obsessed.
like.
Look at this.
Oh, you got the cup too. Oh, I like that. That's cool.
Look at
Yeah.
this.
Oh wow. Okay, Mistress of Evil. That's cute.
My water. I got water and wine, y'all.
Okay, good. Well, my little project here is coming out. See, I just did this on the fly. I like the way that it
Okay.
looks.
Let me
Did
show
it on
you
the.
my project. This is why
Let
it
me
takes so
see.
long. Look at this.
Let's see.
This is how far we've gotten.
Mm-hmm.
The cover's still
Okay.
blank because I don't know what I want to do with that. So you open it
Uh-huh.
up. Okay. I
Okay.
glued
Yeah.
that down. Here's the card. This is the Queen of Spades, but I'm going to make it into a Queen of Hearts. What I'm doing is, I don't know if you guys can see this. I use my crocodile to punch holes
Mm-hmm.
in the card. So, like,
Okay.
this could be a page. And
Yeah.
then, because what I'm doing what you say, I'm
Uh-huh.
auditioning. I
Right.
love when you
Audition.
say it. I love when you
Audition.
say that. Like, I'm auditioning thing. Okay, this is why I told you this project is not going to be done because I'm auditioning. I want to
Right.
see how these pages are going to do with this ribbon because if the ribbon makes it difficult for the pages to turn, well, I could
Uh-huh.
just use book rings, but I'm not going to
Yeah.
know that until I go through
Until
this process.
right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now, are you gonna make that for decorating or for writing?
It's definitely going to be for decorating.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, the only thing that I would write in it, and I probably wouldn't write in it, I would print them
Mm.
out, would just be quotes.
Oh yeah.
And
Hmm.
this may be not from the original Alice in Wonderland. This may be from the Heartless book. And there are other. I'm sure there's there's another book called Unbirthday by
Hmm.
Liz Braswell, and it's a different take on Alice in Wonderland, and it's got some dark in it, which is
Hmm.
why I love it. Right. So
Okay.
Alice, she goes back and forth between her world and Wonderland. But she
Mm.
doesn't, at first, she doesn't know how, because there are these portals. She doesn't really know how
Okay.
to get back and forth. And so that's part of the journey is trying to figure out where these portals are and when they show up and
Hmm.
who in her real world are actually characters from Wonderland. It's so good.
Oh, somebody
It's
said
so
Paper
good.
Basil says Cruella movie was divine. I have to
Yes.
see that. I have to. That I want to see.
Oh,
I want to see
Stephanie,
that. I want to see that.
you have to see it. It's exquisite. It was done very well.
Hmm.
I did not know who Emma Stone was, and
Okay.
when they said she was going to play Cruella, I just thought, "There's." I'm gonna be honest. I looked at her
Hmm.
and I went, "She looks too nice.
Uh
She's not gonna
huh.
make it. This is gonna be a flop."
Right.
Because Glenn Close, who can touch her? She's a legend.
Hmm.
She was the original Cruella,
Oh,
right?
that's
Glenn
right.
Close.
Yes. Uh huh.
I'm thinking, I don't know how you're gonna follow this up. I don't know how you're gonna follow her up.
Right.
But listen, those writers, the costumes, the sets, everything was just wonderful. The music, even the score, is wonderful.
I gotta check it
You'll
out.
watch it several times. Once you see it,
Yeah. Uh huh.
you'll probably want to watch it a couple more
I
times.
love the clip that they have rolling around with the shade, honey. The shade of it all.
Yes.
What do you mean? I'm just fabulous, darling. I was like, yes, it's giving me Dynasty back in the day.
Yeah. Oh,
Remember,
girl.
remember Alexis and Crystal, or not Alexis and
Yes.
Crystal, Alexis and Dominique, the shade of
Yes.
it all.
Woo.
If any young people in the audience, y'all got to just look that
Y'all
up.
don't
The
know.
us older folks, we know what's up with that.
Right. Dynasty and what was it? Dallas. That was
Yes.
another one. Knots
Mm-hmm. Those two.
Landing.
Yep.
You remember Knots Landing?
I do remember that.
Yes.
Yep. Yep. I was a teenager then. All
Those
right.
were the
So
shows back then.
quick interlude here. I did get my earphones. These are the earphones I got from Amazon, the inner ear.
Oh.
These are really cool. They were like $15. And I'm going to test them out my next stream. So we'll see. I'm going to see how long this cord is because, oh, hold on, y'all. I'm missing my mic. If the cord is too short, I'm going to have to send them back. But so far, the headphones I have on are working out fine. They're just kind of big and clunky.
Mm.
So let me see. I'm going to open them up for y'all right now, right on camera. Apparently, when I was watching the StreamYard, I know we going back and forth with different subjects. We're talking about different things. So in case anybody comes in and they're confused. I was watching StreamYard on YouTube. They have a YouTube channel, and they were talking about headphones. So if anybody has a YouTube channel and you want to try StreamYard, which is what I'm streaming on now, they have a fabulous YouTube channel where they pretty much walk you through all the steps of how to use their software. So they were talking about headphones, and somebody mentioned these, and I thought, oh, let me check these out. So they were like $15 on Amazon.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, and so this is how they come on a little case. Oh, that's cool. They look real professional, like the ones the news anchors wear. So here, let's see. Let's do this. Yeah, like this. So that's cool. So you get a little case, and then yeah, while I let my project dry. And oh, you get the little, it's like little insert for the ears in there. Oh, that's cool. Oh, and you get different sizes. Right, different size? No, they're all the same size. Oh no, you get different ones. Oh, that's very cool. For $15, that's a great deal. Wow. And the cord looks really long. Okay. So we're gonna test these out the next stream, y'all. So I just wanted to share that with you.
Well, now
Uh,
that we've been on StreamYard, I think I'm gonna start going live on my channel.
yeah, but if you get
That might
StreamYard and
be a
you have
mistake
don't have
though.
1,000, if you're not at 1,000, the only way you can go
Oh,
to stream, I mean, go live on YouTube if you're under 1,000 subscribers, don't have the watch time, is to get a webcam and a laptop. That's the only way you can go live.
with
Because
StreamYard?
yes, or live period. Well, you can do it on your phone. You might be able to do it on your phone. I don't know, but yeah, with StreamYard, yes, you have to be able
Okay.
to connect your webcam to your computer and then do the StreamYard and then do it like that.
Okay.
So that's good, something good for everybody to know.
I wish
But you
I could
can
get
do
to
it.
1,000. That's my
Yeah.
goal by the end of the year, which means, like I said, I'm going to be posting more because now I'm working on my own projects. But like I said, I told you guys, I got to find some fast projects if I'm just doing content. And that's another thing that I found out about myself as a crafter. Am I a
Mm.
crafter or am I a content creator? Because there is a difference.
Why can't you be both?
Well, I could, but I think I have to be honest about how my brain is set up, how my time is set up. Because, like you said, children and life and work and, all these other things that you want to achieve. Am I really going to have time to create content? I mean, when I go into my statistics, my analytics,
Hmm.
I get the most views when I haul something, but that's not
Yeah.
sustainable. I
Yeah,
don't
that's true.
want to get, because, like what we were saying, for me, it's not about the money. It's about the space. It's about being intentional about what I bring into my home and how I use it. I
Hmm.
wanna do that, right? So
Hmm.
I can't. I'm not gonna be doing a bunch of. Now, last year it made sense because, like I told you, I sold everything before I
Hmm.
left. Okay,
Okay.
so for those that weren't here in the beginning, I moved across the country and I had to sell all of my craft stuff. I mean, I had was just building it up too. So it wasn't a whole lot, but it was enough for gas money to get me across, to
Hmm.
get me across the country. So when I got here, I had to start all over. The only
Hmm.
thing that I did differently is I didn't start with the mixed media products when I got here because I figured out that might not be where I needed to start. It was too complex for me, even though I was literally on YouTube all day. So when I got into paper crafting, my introduction to that was actually pocket letters, which is why I think I love them so much. I want to
Hmm.
make more of them. And now I can be intentional about the time that I take. Because here's the other thing, if I ever decided to swap again, or if I just wanted to introduce myself to somebody. It doesn't even have to be a swap. But if I wanted
Hmm.
to send a pocket letter over to the UK just because, hey, I like your channel, here's a little bit about me, I want to have them already made. I already have a binder that's set up for me to do that. So, like you said, we
Okay.
have so many ideas, but
Hmm.
I just want to make different themes. If it's somebody's birthday and they ask for it, same thing with postcards. I think somebody was saying they like to make postcards and they like to make pocket letters. I want to get into where I have some made up. And
Hmm.
that way, when it's somebody's birthday, hey, I want to support you. Hey, you have this many subscribers. This is what you're requiring. Hey, I already have it made, especially if it's
Right.
crafter's choice.
Yeah.
Well, then, whatever theme, I've already made it. Hey, I could just send that out.
Yeah.
So I just want to be intentional about that. So I was like, well, YouTube gonna be mad because I'm not I'm not doing a bunch of hauls. I feel like I have what I need.
Uh-huh.
Now I'm getting into the villains, so there are some charms that I would like to get, but I don't necessarily have to have them. So
Right.
anyway, I just said all of that to say yes, I would love to get to 1,000 subscribers, and this is what
Yeah.
I'm doing to. I don't want. I can create something just to create, but what am I going to do with it after I turn the camera off? Is this
Mm.
functional for me? Am I
Hmm.
going to use these charms? Did I just make up a whole bunch? And then I'm not selling them.
Oh, you
So
don't have
they're
an
just
Etsy
gonna
shop.
sit here. I don't have an Etsy shop.
Okay.
So people say just sell it.
Yeah.
I would love to. but I also want to get better at it.
Right.
Once I do that, I'll be happy to sell it to you. Like I listen, I'll be happy to sell it to you. But
Uh-huh.
these charms are time consuming for me.
Yeah.
And also I did do the Queen of Hearts. I did do this one for uh now I'm gonna use this on the journal, but it's just for me.
Hmm.
But typically I don't use the normal jump ring. Let me show
Okay.
you what I use.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead. I'm looking for something, so go ahead.
Let me turn my mic off.
All right. Go ahead. Hold on a second, y'all. Just a second. I'm losing everything. Making everything fall. Okay, just a second. Let's see. Looking for something. And of course, y'all know I ain't found it.
Okay. Here is a charm. I don't know if Jay is still here, but
That's
TJ
cute.
Bird's Journey and I did a steampunk swap. And I made her a chunky charm that is similar to this, except the focal point was a clock. Well, it was a pocket watch because she loves clocks. Okay. This was us getting to know one another. And I
Uh-huh.
said this there. Now, let me show you the jump rings that I used. Can you guys see that? It's
Oh, what are
blurry.
those split rings?
Okay, these are split rings.
Okay.
Now, if you've ever used split rings, you know how
Yeah.
long it takes. You know how long it took.
Yeah, I do.
They're
I know I've done
very
them too.
time consuming. Lord, they break your skin open if you're not. I did get that tool finally. I
Uh-huh.
did get that tool that opens them up.
Okay.
Um, so this is a lot of hardware and they're heavy, but I would be horrified if I made one of these, I sold it, and it fell apart.
Yeah.
Because jump rings come open,
Yeah.
and if it's heavy, the regular jump rings cannot accommodate
Right.
this weight.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I've gotten chunky charms from people, and within a day, they fell apart. So
Yeah.
when somebody says sell them, happy to, but they're gonna have
Yeah.
split rings because I do not want you to get it and then put
Mm-hmm.
it on a backpack, put it on your purse, put it,
Yeah.
and if it's not gonna be still, then listen, this movement, vibration, this stuff can come off. Probably even with the
Uh-huh.
split rings, right? Because nothing is guaranteed. But I think that's my when people say just sell it. Well, there's a process
Right. Yeah, that's
to
true.
that.
I use split rings on a lot of bracelets, like some of my bracelets. I had to switch that out because I realized for the charms, some of the bracelets can come off if you use just regular jump rings. I do
Hmm.
have some heavyweight jump rings that I use that tend to
Mm,
work better. The heavyweight jump rings tend to like stay closed a little bit better.
okay.
But the split rings work out great. But yeah, I get what you're saying. Sometimes it's a whole process to be a YouTuber and being an artist. Like I happen to feel like I'm both.
You
Um,
are.
because I still art after, even if I'm not filming, I still do art because I kind of need to, for my own, mental health,
Right.
for my own personal mental health. So I'm an artist,
Right.
period. I call myself an artist, right? I've been saying
Hmm.
that for 20 years. I'm an artist, I'm an artist, I'm an artist, right? So, so somebody explained this recently in a video. I don't know what I was watching, y'all. Don't even give me the line, but this guy was saying about YouTube and in just any area of YouTube that you're in. He was saying, 10 years ago, anybody could turn their phone on and be a YouTuber and you were making lots of money, right? He
Mm,
said, well, now being a YouTuber is completely different. There's a whole set of things that come along with being a YouTuber or TikToker or whatever you're doing, right? There are people out here making thousands of dollars,
mhm.
hundreds of thousands of dollars on their YouTube channels and on their TikToks. And I'm like, oh my God, I feel like if I'm gonna do all this work, I might as well get a little something out of it.
Right.
I want to live
Right.
something out of it. I'm doing all this work and I enjoy what I do, but I want to have some, a little something going on too. Cause I like
Right.
selling I'm at the point now where I'm pretty confident to sell my stuff and I
Yeah.
rarely have an issue. Every now and then, but I correct it very quickly. I
Mhm.
keep everything above board. Everything's legit, no problems, no
Right.
hassles. Like my sister-in-law bought a pair of earrings for me some years ago, child. And she finally, I'm like, Keisha, look, she might be watching. I'm like, them earrings you bought them like 4 years ago. Of course they're gonna fall apart by 4 years. She
Oh
was
my
like,
goodness.
did you have some more? I'm like, I don't even have those beads anymore. Like she wore
Right.
them to death. And so, because she's, my sister-in-law, and I'm like, okay, I'll see what else I can come up with. But
Right.
if anybody else says that, I'm like, nope, that's it. It was 4 years ago. That's it.
Right.
Come back 4 years later talking about something fell apart. Are you kidding
Well,
me?
right. They're beads. Come on.
Right. So regardless of that, but I've only had really one issue and I quickly correct that. So, you learn as you go along.
Right.
Yeah, I would love to get to the point where I'm selling my art and teaching and doing that thing because that's just sort of
Mhm.
what I want to do. Not everybody wants to do that, but that's kind of what I want to do. So, but we'll see how all that goes. I have a 10,000 other things I want to do too. So,
Mhm. That's the thing. 10,000 other things. It's like, how do you prioritize it all? I want to do this.
right.
I want to do that. You're equally passionate about all of them.
Right. There are people out here quitting their jobs because I was in a group. I'm in a couple of groups on Facebook about being a YouTuber or content creator, and they have lots of great information. So if any of you have channels, search out some of these groups on Facebook because they give a plethora of information and stuff. So this one lady posted it the other day. She's like, "Yeah, my son's on TikTok and he's making $3,000 to $5,000 a month, and these people want him to do this thing for free, and we think we should pay, they should pay. What do y'all think?" I'm like, first of all, how old is he? I think he boy's like 17. Can you imagine that kind of money at 17 a month? Say he said
Ah,
5 grand. If I made five
yeah.
grand right now, like just a month, just in that, that's the. And then she says, "Oh yeah, he's got brand deals. He's got products out in this
Wow.
killing." I'm like,
Yeah.
I want a piece of that. That's what I
Right.
want
How can I do
because
that?
right, and then that's how once you start setting it up and doing it that your money is working for you. Like you worked for the money, but
Mhm.
now your money is working for you.
Right.
So but yeah, I definitely want to get my art out
Right.
there and be able to teach and do all that fun stuff. So that's
Okay.
why I'm here on the YouTube, but we'll see how it goes. I started
Right.
my channel years ago and my channel is very, very different than it is now. It's evolved over the times and over the years and all that.
What did you start as?
Yeah.
What
So
did it evolve from?
it actually started from a meeting that I had, and I told this story a few times, and some of the people here may have not heard it. I am an actress by trade. I trained and studied as an actress. I'm a theater actress. I've been in film and some film and some mostly television, right? For 20 years, that's what I did. And hosting. I was on TV when I was young, down in San Diego on a show for like 3 years, right? So I did all that. And then I came to LA and I was acting and performing here. And then I wanted to get back into hosting. Now, this was in a big span of 15 years. And you look different 15 years later. So at the time, I had a manager and I was talking to her about hosting, getting back into hosting. She says, "Oh, I know this guy. He's an agent. Maybe he can help you." So she set up the appointment. I go down in LA, go to LA, in the city, deep in the
Mhm.
city somewhere. Nope, there was no parking. It cost a fortune. I think I paid like $20 to park today. So I was mad. First of all, I had to pay $20 to park. Yeah, and then I sit in this dude's office. He leaves me sitting out in the waiting room for like 20 minutes. And then finally brings me into the office and he sits me down and he's just scowling at me. And at the time I didn't have a YouTube. Excuse me. I didn't have a YouTube channel or anything. I had an old reel. And I mean, this thing was 20 years old. So, but that's all I had at that time because YouTube wasn't really big. Like it had just
Mhm.
started. So it wasn't real big back when I had this meeting with this guy. Long story short, he pretty much just said, "Yeah, no, you're a woman and you're black, and nobody's ever going to hire you for anything."
Oh.
He's like, "Yeah." He goes, "Look at television. Who's all on TV? It's all white guys. It's all white guys." He
Mhm.
says, "Yeah, nobody's ever going to hire you." He says, "I can't take you. I'll be wasting my time." He pretty much just said, "Well, here's an application for the post office. So you go on down there and apply." He pretty much should have said that. That's the kind of tone he took with me. So I left that meeting upset. Then I had come
I
downstairs to pay
bet.
the $20 to park. So I was pissed off. And so I had a good conversation with one of my good Judies, my good friend at the time. And she says, "Yeah, well, the YouTube thing is kind of popping off. Well, if you could create your own show, what would you create?" And I was like, I don't know. So it
Hmm.
took me an evolution of, I started out with travel videos, and I realized it was hard to film because I didn't have a good camera, I didn't have good sound, and people don't like you filming
Okay.
in their places. And so I started off. I think they're still on my channel, way, 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 way down. Going to the beach with my dog and stuff like that. And then I started getting into jewelry, and I was telling her, one of my friends who I talked to, and she says, I said, "Yeah, have you seen any good jewelry making videos?" Because she made jewelry too. I said, "There's some crappy jewelry making videos out here." She goes, "Well, maybe that's what you should do." I
Mm.
said, "Oh, good point." I said, "Yeah, because you can't hear, you can't see, or it's too complicated, or And that's how I started making most of my earlier videos were all jewelry making videos.
Okay.
So I'm reading the comments here. "Oh, Stephanie, to see my YouTuber on the big screen, that would be fantastic." Oh yeah, me too. So I kind of got to start doing jewelry making videos, and of course, it evolves like it does for all of us.
Right.
We start out doing one thing, and then we start, "Oh, let's try this. Let's try mixed media. Let's try this. Let's try making journals. Let's try doing paper crafts.
Right.
And here I am. That was kind of my journey. But
Okay.
and then I'm gonna really try to elevate my channel and you know bring some things that in our community you don't see that often. So that's kind of my goal.
Yes.
We'll see if I can execute that with my
Yes.
time constraints. So yeah. Oh,
Okay.
that's cool. Oh, that's cool. I'm just sitting here with these butterflies. I put a butterfly on everything. God, I have enough butterflies for everybody in America. I love these little butterflies. I got these at Paper Source. They're so cute. And I just want to put I sprayed this with, oh, I didn't tell y'all got what I did. I sprayed this with Distress Crackling Campfire, and then I used the two inks, and then I use the iridescent gold. And that's what it looks like. So I wanted to let it dry. That's why we were talking. So that's what it looks like. I love it. And I think I like it just like that. I was going to add something else to it, but I like it. It's kind of simple. It's cool. I love the background. So yeah, I might just stick a butterfly on this. I love that. And a sentiment and call it a day. I think that's a nice, cute little layout. Normally, I like to do 2 pages in my journals, kind of a matching sister
Oh,
page.
okay.
But I like the way that this is looking. This is looking real cute. I like that. Oh, good. I'm so happy because I was running my mouth, not figuring out what I was doing, trying to figure things out here.
I like seeing your process though, and I love when somebody uh calls it done because
Mhm.
I don't know, it's intuitive, right? You
Yeah,
didn't do it for everybody else. You didn't do it for us.
yeah,
You did it and you listened to when the page says it's done, it's done.
right. That's true because when you start adding more, and I've had to learn this, you add more, you add more, you add more, and it's just a hot mess. At the end, then you end up hating it, and you said, "Oh, I could have just left it alone 5 things ago,
Right.
5 layers of paint ago. I should have just left it alone."
That's what happens to me when I put my stickers down in my planner. I could
Really?
never have a planner channel ever because
Oh
people
yeah.
will say, why did you use, I'm blinded by these stickers. Why did you use so many
Uh-huh.
stickers? I
Yeah.
have to learn to edit myself in my planner,
Right.
but I don't really write in it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you
But
don't write in your planner?
well, okay. I stopped planning for a while because I really live my life in flow. Okay, if
Mm-hmm.
I have an appointment, I mean, I can put that in my phone. I don't need a planner for that. What draws me to
Right.
the planners the colors and the stickers and the process of putting the stickers down. So before the pen, I'm all in for the before the pen. I don't need to write anything else. But what I have decided to do is use my villains planner as a like a book journal. Okay, because I
Mhm.
told you I'm reading these fairy tales all year because this is what I like doing things to bring my word to life. So if my word
Uh-huh.
is fairy tale,
Yeah.
I'm gonna read some fairy tales all year. So what I'd like to do is when I read, there are certain things that stand out to me, like something somebody said. I read oh, what was it, Poisoned, which is a twist on Snow White, but it's told from the huntsman, the one that was sent to
Mhm.
kill her. It's told from his
Oh.
perspective. So see, that's a little
Okay.
bit different.
Uh-huh.
And we learn more about the mirror, which we don't have any information on in this book. Okay.
Okay.
And and Snow White is not called Snow White, but in the book, this uh, the author, I think, is Elizabeth Lim.
Mhm.
The author, no, Jennifer Donnelly. The author does a really great job of intertwining this theme of poisonous thoughts, these voices
Ooh.
that we hear in our lives, these tracks that continue to play that tells us to play small. And it's a belief system. So throughout the
Mhm.
book, she has these voices and these creatures, that can say things to these characters and that they're really, really dark and it makes you doubt yourself. And particularly, I forgot her name. It's not Snow White, but it's something else. Particularly the main character, because when somebody tells you that you can't do something and you're a child, you believe them
Yeah.
because we are so trusting of the adults that are in our lives. And so she grew up believing there were things that she could not do. This is a story
Mhm.
about how she came to believe that all things are possible. Right.
Okay.
And I love that because I think we love works that we can identify with, right? That's
Right.
my story. Okay, I was
Okay.
told some things as a child and I've got trauma and
Mhm.
now I'm coming out of that. I'm healing some things and I'm healing those voices that said you can't do this or why are you doing this or something that would question me, especially now that you'll hear me talk about intuition a whole lot because I think
Mhm.
that that is a voice that can be um, very loud, not loud in a bad way, but can be in the at the forefront of our creativity if we listen to it, right? So
Yep. Mhm.
um, I lived my life for other people for so
Mhm.
long. Those voices don't go away overnight. They
Right.
stay because you've been
Yeah.
listening to them for most of your life. And this is what has happened to me. I shared a video about how crafting helps me with my mental health. And
Mhm.
I had a whole breakdown. I started taking the video down because I was like, you know what? It's vulnerable. It is what it is. I had a whole breakdown on camera because I was
Wow.
doing something for a swap and it wasn't
Uh-huh.
good enough. It
Oh.
wasn't enough. It kept messing
Mhm.
up. I didn't have the right materials. This is so stupid. I'm so stupid. That's one of the
Mhm.
things. So
Okay.
stupid.
Yeah.
Why did it wasn't even logical. Why didn't I think this through? Why didn't and I beat myself up. I guess not the
Mhm.
world, it's me.
Right.
Okay. So back to the book, she does a really good job of uh, putting these voices in that we can all identify with. And then, of course,
Uh-huh.
we're rooting for the main character to come out of that slumber, to come out of the matrix, so to speak, which is a movie I love. Um,
Yeah.
and believe in yourself.
That's true. Yes. You have to. And I tell people when it comes to crafting or anything, you don't have to share it with everybody. I mean, you're here on YouTube, yeah. But I'm not making it for the people that don't like it. I'm making it for the people who likes it.
The tribe. That's right.
Exactly. I could care less about the people who don't like it, especially with the jewelry thing, because I get a lot of nasty comments. Well,
Mm.
those colors are weird and those beads are too big. And I'm like,
What?
get off my page. Block, block. I will
What?
block
Oh
people
my
in a
god.
heartbeat, in a heartbeat, because I don't care. And a lot of times in
Mhm.
my life, I don't really share what I do with people because I realize that Steve Harvey says this, you can't share it with everybody. You know, you can't share, like I couldn't share this with some of the people I hang out because they'll just look at it and go, "Oh, that's nice. So what's for dinner?" Like what you drinking? Like
Oh,
you know what I mean? They it doesn't
where's the
compute.
wine?
Right. Where's the wine? So, oh, that's nice. Good for you. So, where's the wine? And how have you been? And you're like, okay, whatever. So, I just don't say anything. If they see me and, they want to engage, that's cool. But most of the time, I don't share anything. I
Mhm.
hardly ever even share stuff with my husband, really. Like, he'll come in my room and he'll go, oh, that's really nice. You made that. That's really cool. Yeah. Sometimes you can't share stuff with people. And
That's
that's
true.
okay. It's okay. You can still love what you do and have fun with what you
Mhm.
do and not share it with a soul. And that's perfectly fine, y'all. Perfectly fine. Tara says,
Yeah.
I love watching your art journal process, Stephanie. It's very relaxing. Thank you, Tara. She said you have to delete and block people sometimes. Absolutely. So, yes, I agree with you 100% on that. This is a whole. Oh, so let me talk about what I'm doing here. So I stamped it, y'all, to give it some little oomph. So I just put multiple
Mm.
stamps on there. I think it looks really cool. And I'm going to put my butterfly on there and a sentiment. And I'm going to call her done. She's going
That's
to be
it.
done, you know? Because again, you got to know when to stop adding,
Mhm.
Sometimes, and you know what? Sometimes I like to challenge myself because I am an extravagant crafter, an extravagant artist. So for me, being able to pull back a bit is a bit of a challenge.
Oh, to edit yourself. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
to do minimalist stuff, something
Right.
minimalist, right?
Right.
So, like, this is very minimalist to me. The fact that I sat here and did this in less than an hour and a half, that's very minimalist to me.
Yes.
Normally, I have everything in the kitchen sink on my stuff, literally everything in the kitchen sink. So, this is
Yes.
great that I was able to do this with you guys, with everyone watching, and it turned out fabulous. Look at that. That's so
There
cute,
you go.
right? It's so cute.
And I love that you love it because
Yeah.
that's what it's all about. Like you said, this is your journal. Nobody else is going to work in this but you.
Right. Exactly. I'm not selling it. I'm not putting it on in a museum. I'm not, anything. It's people act like they're making stuff to put in a museum. Nobody's gonna see it in the museum, y'all.
Right.
And I like to stamp my wings. I know that's so weird, but I like to do
You
that.
do or you don't? Oh, you
I do.
do.
I'm putting some stamps on the wings here. Oh, that's so cute. Turned out so cute. So yeah, I'm gonna call her done. Put my sentiment on and be done. So yeah, this
Okay,
was an
let me let
easy
me
page.
let me get my life together over here so I can have something to show.
I know,
I'm
right?
I'm the one that can't show up to show and tell with anything because I'm
I know.
like,
We were chatting
ooh,
and we
when
supposed to be chatting and working.
I know. But here's the thing. I want to meet people. I want to meet the people that
Yeah.
are watching my videos and that are making comments. And
Mhm.
I have met some wonderful ladies here on the YT. TJ Bird's Journey is one of them. And
Okay.
Miss Seashell, Michelle is the other one. And we have done
Okay.
personal swaps amongst
Mhm.
ourselves. But we
Good.
call each other. We have late night Zoom sessions. And
Really?
when I first started my channel, that was my vision.
Mhm.
I really wanted to take people off of YouTube and put them on Zoom. I want to meet you. Let's craft together because I can't be the only person that
Right.
doesn't have people in their area that
Uh-uh.
enjoys the same things that I do. So I
Right.
got to find them online because I can't find them in person.
Mhm. Yeah, that's true. That's a good
Found
thing.
them.
Yeah, well, you might have to add me to the list.
I'm gonna have to add you to the list because listen, we get
Uh-huh.
together, we get on
Oh, this
Zoom,
is
we get on
pretty.
like a Google Duo, and
Uh-huh.
we have a good old time. We say, "What you working on?" or "What you working on?" And of course, we talk about life. It's not when you're getting to know somebody, the craft stuff is what you have in common, but you
Mhm.
end up developing these friendships,
Yeah.
and that's honestly what I needed in my life, and I still do. So I
Yeah.
love when somebody takes the time to comment because
Mhm.
to me that's intentional. It's like, yeah, give a like. I'm a lurker too. And the other thing too is my job won't let me be great.
Mm.
So they have restricted. If you go live, it will. I can get the notification, but they'll say it's restrictive. And also, we are restricted from making comments. So as
Oh.
much as I would love to comment on everybody's video. If I'm watching you and I'm at work, I literally
Mhm.
can't, and I would have to come home hours later. I'm not gonna remember
Right.
to do that.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
So just so you guys know, I am watching. I can't always
Well, all of you
comment.
new, let's just say all the new people who came from to watch you subscribe to me, and all my people subscribe to Yaquise.
That's right. That's how we're gonna do this. Let's be family, everybody. Okay, so
Yeah.
here's what
Let's
I
see.
have so far. Let me see
Okay.
if this is gonna make sense if I open it. No,
Wait, let me see. Hold on. Let me let
go
me
this
let me
way.
fix the camera here. Hold on a second. Okay, go ahead.
Now this is the ribbon is loose because I have to be able to turn the page, right?
Okay.
I might have to do the book rings instead. But once
Okay.
we open it up, God, why am I crooked? Okay. So I have my
Uh-huh.
pocket here, and here's one of those sheets that came in the pack with the wedding invitations. Here is a
Okay.
pocket. Here's the bag. Here's
Oh
those
yeah,
bags
cute.
we've been hauling, guys.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can put them in your journals. I just cut it down. Now I'm
Is that
probably
going to be
gonna
a pocket?
stamp. Yes. Okay,
Oh,
so it's
okay.
open.
Okay.
I cut it down. Yeah, so it
Uh-huh.
is a pocket. I hope. Oh Lord, it's upside down. See, this is why, this is why it has to be auditioned.
Right.
Okay, so we got that, and
Yeah.
then which way am I going? Okay, then there's the next page. So here are the black cards that I showed earlier. Here's two of the queens. One is the Queen of Spades, and one is the Queen of Hearts.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not going to leave them like this. The only thing I'm doing is trying to figure out if this ribbon is going to work or if I need the book rings. And it looks like I'm going to have to do the book rings because this is pretty difficult to do.
Okay.
Okay.
Mhm.
So here is another one of these pages. And I also, what I want to do with this page is, I don't know if I have that here. What I've done with one of these pages is I've used Nuvo drops and I've
Oh,
traced. So I'm going to get my black Nuvo drops. Nurse Tara, was that Nurse Tara that was here?
yeah.
Okay. So Urban Gems, this is where I've been getting
Oh, okay.
my Nuvo drops. Okay.
Uh-huh.
So shout out to her. And then I'm going to trace these squiggly lines with black. I don't have red, so I need to place an order.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's going to give it dimension. It's going to make it pop. So the rest of these are just the longer pages. So I am so sorry, guys. I probably need to back up. So anyway, this is this is the journal. This is the journal so far. Okay.
Okay.
So
Uh-huh.
like not neat and pretty yet, but you guys
Yeah.
will just have to go subscribe to my channel because I am going to finish it. And somewhere on the front is going to be my charm that I made.
Mm-hmm.
Somewhere,
Oh, nice. Okay.
somewhere on there.
Yeah. Somewhere. Okay.
Okay.
Well, that's
So
great.
that's what I got. That's what I have so far, people.
All right. So you're gonna finish it over on your channel?
I am gonna finish it over here, but it's gonna be the finished product. I'm not gonna do another process because we'll be
Does it take too long?
the algorithm is gonna be mad if I do a process video. That's why people say do tutorial. Do There are some things that I've made and they say do a tutorial. I said nope.
Mhm.
I'll tell you how I did it, but I cannot do a tutorial for the simple reason that one, it takes too long. And the reason why it does is because my brain does not go in order.
Mhm.
So if I can't articulate it to you, if I can't put it in order for you, you're not going to know how to do it anyway. Or you could just be
Right.
inspired and just do it on your own, which is what I hope people do.
Okay. Yeah. That's cool. Yeah, because some tutorials take way too long to do.
Hmm.
I have several jewelry things I want to do, but I'm like, oh my god, that would be like 5 videos. I'm not gonna sit there,
Right.
and I've done that in the past. I did a 6 episode. This was a couple of years ago, and it's still on my channel of a collage necklace, and I loved making the necklace, but it took forever to edit those videos. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna maybe put it in a class or something like that, because and
Yeah.
most people just either they watch the beginning and they watch the end, and that's it. They don't watch the other videos in the middle.
Right.
They just like forget it. I ain't watching all that. So,
Right.
but
And then everything that I just showed you, it might not even look like that. I mean, I don't know.
hmm,
I let the paper tell me what it wants. Like I can show up with an idea, but the
uh-huh,
project usually starts to tell me
yeah,
what's next or what we need to do. You asked me what stencils I was going to use. I got this from scrapbook.com. It's called Dark Hearts.
okay,
And I got
hmm,
this specifically for the Queen of Hearts because it's a skeleton that has a crown, but then the hearts are in
okay,
between them. So I definitely am going to use that in this
Oh, that's
journal.
cute. Now, are you gonna use ink or paint or what?
Uh, you know, hmm,
I'm looking for.
probably, I don't know. The oxide thing, I'm just now getting into oxides. And like you said in the beginning, it moves.
Yeah.
So I know Tim Holtz just came out with some archival ink, and that's the ink that stays, right? Because I have some archival ink.
Okay.
I like for my stuff to stay. So I think I'm more into the archival. What is it? The other one is VersaClear, Versa something.
Yeah. Stays on is good too.
Okay, stays on. I've seen that before too. I recently picked up it's not Versa Fine. I think it's Versa Clear, and it says it's a pigment ink.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's probably what I'm going to use because I also like really deep and rich color.
Right.
I don't know that I would use. I don't,
Hmm. Yeah.
maybe some mica powder.
Oh, on the
That
stencil, you mean?
Well, I could mix it with gesso. Or I can mix it.
Yeah.
I could maybe use it in paint. Who knows? You guys stay tuned so you can see what
So she can figure
you
it
guys
out and
let
let you
me
know.
you guys maybe I'll put another poll in Instagram. You guys let me know what I should do. Should I use oxide? Should I
Yeah,
use
that's a good one.
the archival? Should I use uh paint? What should I do? Glitter? May I don't have
Mm-hmm.
embossing. I don't have like
Okay.
the embossing powder and the heat. I don't
You
I
have any
haven't
kind of
ventured into
paste?
that.
Do you have any kind of colored paste?
Um mm-mm.
Okay.
It's white. So I do have some white paste and I could mix that with the red mica powder that Miss Seashell
Mm-hmm.
sent to me. Um, you know what I really like? I like the stain. I can't remember if it's a Christmas stain that Tim Holtz did, and I love the color of the stain, but man, that's gonna you have to
Yeah, that's
wear
gonna be
gloves
running.
with that stuff.
Yeah,
It's gonna
I know.
be
I still have stuff on my hands from some spray stains that I did like a week ago.
mm-hmm.
So
So I
yeah.
don't think I want to use that, but I love that dark color.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to achieve that, but maybe I need to go buy something else.
There you go.
I
Well,
don't
look,
have
I found out Hobby Lobby is going to have their inks on sale. They're going to be on
that.
clearance. I
Okay.
saw a lot of people, a couple of people hauling the inks. The archival inks and some of the stays on inks are going to be on clearance, y'all. So keep your eyeballs peeled. I'm gonna try to go. I went to Hobby Lobby
Okay.
Friday. They didn't have the one by me doesn't have anything like that marked down yet. But I'm going tomorrow. Or not tomorrow. Maybe I'll go tomorrow if I have a chance. I might go
Mm.
tomorrow or Tuesdays to check that out because I definitely want to get some of those. All
Okay.
right. So now here is my finished piece, y'all. I just put little Lee stickers on there because I thought it would add something. And that's the finished piece. She's done. Oh, you know what? Look, here I go. I just said she was done, y'all. Wait a second. I told a lie. So I always like to do this is ink Derwent ink tints
Mm,
bark. It's one of my favorite pencils. It's fabulous. So I like to make a shadow around my stuff, some of my stuff sometimes, just because I think it adds a little bit more depth. But that's the last thing I'm gonna do.
mm.
Okay, so she's pretty much done, and I love doing this because when I made these yesterday, this is what I had in mind. Remember we were talking about how to process? This
Right.
is what I had in mind. I mean, I had a different centerpiece because I can't find the ones I'm looking for, but that's
Mm,
pretty close to what I had in my mind. Very, very
there you
close.
go.
So I love that. I love that. And then, hopefully it's to inspire other people who want to be who may want to try mixed media and be creative and try to do new things and stretch yourself and you know do some fun stuff. Let me finish
That's the other
this up.
thing about the stuff that you get. One thing that I found out is that a few months ago, this was last year when Michaels had that huge clearance sale on all those inks and the Versa dewdrops or whatever they're called.
Mhm.
Yeah, that stuff was on clearance. What I found out about here they are, these little inks right here. They dried up so quick. You know why? Because
Hmm.
one, I think they were old, which is probably why they were uh,
Oh.
on clearance, but also I didn't get to them in time. And this is what I mean by not using your stuff. When stuff like this sits, it dries
Hmm.
up. When you go to
Yeah.
use it, guess what? You spent the money, but now you have to go buy more because
Oh, I
it
have
dries up.
those.
Yeah,
I
you
have
better
those. I have
use
to
them.
check mine. Oh, okay.
And it wasn't all the colors, but there are a couple of
Uh-huh.
colors that did dry out on me. And I have some Finnabair paint
Uh-huh.
that I need to use. One of the paste, I think it went bad. That was also in that same clearance. Well, here's
Ah,
what I've learned.
mhm.
If I'm gonna get something on clearance, oh, same thing with washi tape. Same thing with
Really?
washi tape. Yes. I had some washi tape. I didn't use it. I got like 10 of them. I didn't use it for like a year. Okay. This
Uh-huh.
is exactly what we were talking about in the beginning. I didn't use
Uh-huh.
it for a year. Went to go use one of the rolls of washi tape. That thing does not stick. And I guess it's the same with stamps, how
Wow.
stamps yellow. So this is another reason why I said, you know what? I need to use what I have because I've
Mhm.
already made the investment. And when I want to go use it, I go, oh, yeah, I have this at home. No, you
Mhm.
don't have it. You don't have
Right.
it because when you open up the jar, it's dried out. And
Yep.
you can't just add water to everything and bring it back to life. So, again, if you're a new crafter, don't buy 10.
Right.
Don't buy 10 of them.
Don't buy
Just buy
10, just buy a
one
couple.
and
One or
go
two.
use it.
Right.
That's it.
And then you have to get the other ones at full price if you love it. I have had you're right. I have bought some paint and I didn't use it. I use it, but I don't use it enough. And sure enough, I went back to use it. It was all caked in there, and I was like,
Yep.
"Oh man!" And I had to throw it away. So
Yes.
yeah. So all
Yes.
right,
There's
now
a
now
reason
she's
why it's
done.
on clearance.
Yeah, now she's
There you
done.
go.
And
What
the
does the
statement
sentiment
says,
say?
"Faraway places and daring adventures."
I love it.
Cool. And then I put the Dollar Tree stickers on here.
Mm-hmm.
So those you could use those for that. And then my butterfly from Paper Source, and then some stickers, just some adds a little sparkle to it. So yay, that's so
Love
cute. I
it.
love it. Love it, love it, love it. And I love
You
your
know, I
project.
love the
Oh,
gold.
yeah, and I use the metallic Tim Holtz metallic stickers for that for the sentiment. So, and then these are the
Okay.
yeah, and then for anybody looking for these at Dollar Tree, this is what I got at Dollar Tree. So, yeah. All right. So that's it for me. All right, let's see what everybody's saying. Frugal Crafter talks about adding water, glycerin to stamps to bring to life. You have to check
Mm.
her. Oh yeah, I know Frugal Crafter is Lindsay. Yeah, I like her.
Mm-hmm.
Always use glue with washi. Bring the dried ones back. Yep. Artsy girl, thank you for joining me. I know you were over at Angie's channel. There's so many people that go live on Sundays. Oh my god, I have to save everybody's video and watch it. Patty Totally Parish goes live. Angie goes live. I try to go live. There's like 4 or 5 other people. Zandra Scraps of Beauty, she goes live sometimes. Mary Altier goes live sometimes. So yes, a lot of us going live on Sunday. So thank you all for joining me that you came from other live shows. I appreciate it. So this is she's just gorgeous. Thank you. Trying to see if I missed any stencil butter. Yes. Nurse Tara was talking about stencil butter for the stencils. I just saved some
Oh,
stencil butter in my favorites on Amazon, Tara. I just did that earlier today. Yes, it's
I'm gonna
beautiful.
try that out. So I've decided since we've been sitting here, I don't know
Uh-huh.
what medium I'm gonna use, but this is gonna be the cover.
Oh, you know what? I got one for you. Red. If you put like mix
Uh-huh.
some maybe some gesso and some red pigment and put it
Yes.
in, mix it real good and make it turn like a dark red, that would be gorgeous on the cover of that. Because it'll
Yes.
make it pop too. It'll pop a little bit.
Absolutely. And I just
Mm-hmm.
love this because look, it already has the design. It's so goth. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
I
Yep.
just love it. Okay,
Yeah.
awesome. I needed this.
She said, I have some in my shop too. So you better go shop at her shop. Everybody shop at
That's
Nurse
what
Tower.
I'm gonna do.
Urban Gems.
Yes.
And thank you to CK Art for letting us stream in her Facebook group. So go over to Facebook and find her group. She says, "Oh, I'm just reading some of the comments. I'm going back now. I am a
Okay.
moderator for Angie. Okay, cool. Oh, the thickened paint. What did she say? I'm trying to read. You can take an old drill and hand hold and will shake the paint really well. Okay, all right. So I'm just going back now. I'm scrolling back a little bit because I
Mhm.
missed a few. Uh, Great use of the markdown wedding invitations, Tracy says.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah. Uh, let's see. All right. So, let me put myself back on camera, y'all. Hold on a second. Let's see. Let's see. No, hold on, y'all. Just a second. I'm trying to do 2 different things. It's not working. Okay. There we go. All right. All right, cool. I'm back. All right. Yay.
There you are.
So, all right. So I thank everybody for joining us today. This was so much fun. Thank you so much,
Yeah.
Yaquise, for joining me. This was so much fun.
Thank you for having me. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, we might have to do this again, like maybe once a quarter or
Yes.
something, you
Yes.
know,
Yes.
where we come on
Then I,
and make different things and talk. And it's really
yes.
good, y'all. It's really good.
Community is so important.
Hmm.
We need it. We need
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, we do. So yeah, and I love the subjects we covered and the inspiration we gave and all of that. It was just amazing.
Yes.
This is exactly why, y'all, I do what I do for today. To have to go through the fussing to set up all this stuff, this cameras and this just software and all this stuff I do. This is to have something like this nice conversation, make beautiful things, learn something, share some stories, share our
Yeah.
journeys, things what we're experiencing. That is what I aim to do for this type of show. This is going to be like a live, this is always going to be a live show. I don't think I'll do any recorded shows like this because it'd just be too much to edit. So it'll always be live, this particular show. All right. So when I bring a guest on, a collaboration or something like that. So yeah, so definitely, guys, go over and follow Yaquise at Seeking My Crafty Tribe. She is here on YouTube. Her link, I think it's already in the description because I think I put it there. And she's also on Instagram, Seeking My Crafty Tribe, all
Yes.
one word.
Yes.
So, and thank you to Miss Linda Magruder Arts and Crafts. Go follow her channel if you're
Thank
not
you,
following
Linda.
her. She's our mod for the day. Thank you, Tara and Tracy and
Yes.
Artsy Girl and TJ Birds and everybody else, anybody else I missed. Thank you so much for joining our live today. We're going to try to set something up. Maybe once a quarter, we'll do something like this. And I'll try to bring
Okay.
on other artists as well to do something. So we'll see.
Yes.
And definitely give me a follow on my social media. I'm at Stephanie Garrett Creative on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And Stephanie Garrett Designs over on Facebook and Instagram for my jewelry. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. And I'll catch you guys in the
Thank
next one.
you.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
So stay on Jacquees, okay?